Have you truly betrayed me, Lady Delinda? How could you commit such a shameless act? Leaving behind your fiancé? Do you even have the right to say that? After deceiving me and whispering words of love to another woman. Delinda, have you truly betrayed your fiancé? Magasmanga, I'm sorry. Now your highness is currently being suspected of being my affair partner. If you haven't betrayed him yet, why don't you start doing so now? What? Make me yours. What are you saying? Perhaps I will become your most prized possession. That madness flowing in his eyes, it's familiar, because I had encountered it in my previous life. A few months ago, the time when two red moons overlapped into one. I possessed a character from a novel I was reading. Delinda Schultz possession? Whatever. If you're a woman from South Korea, it's like a trend everyone goes through at least once. It's not true. Name Hanjian. Ha. Trait. An ordinary office worker living in South Korea. Possession is trending these days after all. It's something any fan of possession stories should be prepared for. It's not true. The problem is, this is my second possession. And it's even a different character from the first time. First things first, let's figure out the situation. It's definitely the same novel world as the last possession. But possession veteran trait can calmly accept possession. First, the location. It looks luxurious. It seems to be a duke's residence. This person is the father of the character I've possessed, Duke Schultz. This guy, I don't know, looks like a con artist. Hasn't the status of spirit stones been rising recently? I especially respect the Duke, so I'm giving you a prior notice. If you missed the last opportunity to become a sponsor for the development of the spirit stone mine at this point, Magasmanga, wait, it seems like my dad is being scammed. Let's think calmly. The Schultz family, what was the setting again? The Schultz family, one of the great founding families of the Barkian Empire, with a rich historical legacy. But Magasmanga, after the birth of the only daughter, Delinda Schultz, the family's fortune began to decline. The reason is that Delinda, the body I've possessed, was an idiot. Until the age of 6, she struggled to even use words. Daddy, can you try to say it? Yua, and found it difficult to convey her thoughts to others. Booba booba. In an attempt to cure her condition, the Duke tried every method, and after much effort she could barely function like a human being, but in the process he nearly squandered the family's fortune. Oh, poor father. TSK. Because of his daughter, the family is on the verge of ruin, and the body I've possessed is precisely Tada, the idiot lady. Ugh, no way. Just when I thought I could live as a noble lady after being possessed. Now I have to live as a pauper because of my own fault. We can't let this happen. Magasmanga. Father. First, let's stop this scam. Isn't this all too strange? What are you talking about, Delinda? They say if you break it, spirit stones will pour out. Flash, how did such a great investment opportunity come to us? Oh no. Did I sound too smart? I'm supposed to be a fool. Ha ha ha. It's just that the lady doesn't understand. Now look at this spirit stone. Even someone without magic or divine power can break it with this glove if they just apply some force. See? Isn't it perfectly igniting? It's proof that it's genuine. Oh! The last chance to restore the noble honor of the great Duke family. Don't miss it. No. If this continues, we'll fall victim to that con artist. Since I'm already the foolish princess anyway, let's just go all out. Delinda, Kaya. It's Hood. How do you like my method acting? Delinda, are you okay? What about your hand? No, why is the fire so big? It shouldn't burn this much with such a low-grade stone. Why won't it go out? Alright, since this is happening, let's stick with the fool concept. My contract. I don't like hot things. I really don't like people bringing hot things. Please tell them to leave, father. Delinda, calm down. Sir Cavilla, let's discuss the contract again later. Let's go to your room. Duke, how in the world did the lady touch the spirit stone with her bare hands? It's something ordinary people can't hold. Well, I managed to stop the scam. I may have looked like a complete fool, but that was the best acting of my life. It's okay. Delinda is supposed to be a fool anyway. I've prevented the family from further decline, so let's sort out the situation again. This world is definitely the place where I lived for 6 years during my first possession. How did I return to reality back then? Was the novel finished? I remember returning to reality after the first possession. What's strange is, the memories from my first possession are unclear. Some memories are dark, as if covered by a veil, while others are vivid. Especially the memories related to the body I possessed have completely vanished. Since I returned to reality, I thought it didn't matter if I couldn't remember, but who would have thought I'd end up with a second possession? Speaking of which, who was the protagonist of this novel? It's certain that this body isn't the female lead. Who was the male lead again? No, what was the ending? Right, at this rate, I won't know anything. Let's go out. We'll gather information as we move around. WFML. Something will come to mind eventually. Being a possession veteran is an advantage. I'll be able to do better than before. My lady, you caused trouble again, didn't you? Aish, I'm going crazy. There's a limit to tarnishing the noble honor of the Schultz family. How long will you act so innocent? Seriously, if you're a noble, act like one. And why did you change your clothes again? What are you wearing this outfit for? Take it off. Who is this woman? I think I'm recalling Delinda's memories. Rose Rocher. Delinda Schultz's personal maid. Isn't it so disrespectful for a maid to treat the Duke's daughter like this? Is Delinda being ignored because she's a fool? Let's set this aside for now. There's something I need to find out first. A rose. What is a spirit stone? What? You don't know that? Well, that's obvious. What do you even know? Plus, back when I first possessed, there was no such thing as a spirit stone in this world. The spirit stone first appeared 5 years ago. It's said to have been created from a crack somewhere in the boundary. I don't know the details. 5 years ago. That's when I disappeared. So that's why I don't know about it. Magus manga. They're expensive, right? Not something anyone can just have? Of course. One can't properly handle it without decent divine power or magic. But I touched it. I put fire on it too. Maybe you just brought a low-grade spirit stone. Or it could be defective. I see. Looks like this is all I can learn from Rose. Magismanda understood. Take care, Rose. That night. Phew. Let's go collect information on the spirit stones. I secretly stole a maid's outfit from Rose, and took a ring from the drawer for funding. Magismanga equals everything's settled. Since this is the capital, there should be a tavern in the back alley of the square where many merchants go. According to my memories from when I possessed last time, it should be this way, but it's strange. The fruit candy sold at the small tavern. Such a trivial memory is so clear while other memories are all vague. At least I remember the location. And then I'll find a shortcut if I take a turn from here. Huh? What is this? This wasn't supposed to be a dead end. Well, it's been 5 years, so the path might have changed. Slip. Ouch. Muddy. Blood. Someone's here. Whose dog are you? Who sent you here? How did you get in here? I'm doomed. I'm going to die at this rate. In this situation, let's beg for mercy. Magismangak's special skill of an experienced possessor. Can stay calm in any situation. Please spare me. I'll behave. What? If I didn't see anything. My eyes are closed. I'm just a passerby. I'll behave properly. I tripped while walking and ended up here. I'll keep my eyes closed until you leave. If I die, the possession might break and I could return. But I don't want to die painfully. A mage, my precious funding. What's your name?
Pardon?
I asked what your name is. Del. It's Del. Oh no. I gave a name too similar to my real name. I should have said Francesca or something like that. Affiliation. I'm just a maid of a noble family. Let's at least hide my identity. Lotun responding. 28 Clancy Street. 3 on the left corner. Are they dead? Yes, they're dead. Is the space being maintained? I'm going to leave it as it is. What, the beach? Is there something like a walkie-talkie in this world? Alright. I'll go and take care of it right away. Ah, hi. Make sure to read this series at our website Magus Manga. Enjoy. Am I going to die? Is it my turn now? Did they spare me? I don't know why, but at least I'm alive. Better safe than sorry. I'll gather information about the spirit stone next time. That's enough for today. That was a close call. I shouldn't be wandering around recklessly. I almost died just now. Even though it's not my body, but what happens if I die here? Do I return to my original world? Like last time? During my last possession, did I die? I don't remember. For now, let's avoid dying. Because I don't know what'll happen. It's not my body. But if Delinda dies, the Duke of Schultz will be devastated. He was so worried when I did something foolish earlier. Delinda, are you hurt anywhere? So that's a parent's love. As Han Jian, an orphan, I never received affection like that. Delinda may have been a fool, but at least she was happy. Yeah. Let's survive, and keep the family from falling apart. I need to get back before they notice I snuck out. 7. The Duke of Schultz. Father must be worried. What was that just now? What? Did I get caught on another branch? Let's try again. Dong Yua, why? What the? I don't think there was anything there. Is it because it's dark and I can't see well? Dello, one more time. This is amusing. The fact that the magic amplification ring is glowing in this dire situation. She must be a mage. And judging by how she broke through the spatial distortion spell crafted by Carlos to get in here, her magic power must be extraordinary. Unlike those arrogant mages, she's coming off as quite desperate. I kept her alive out of curiosity about her true identity, but trying to break through the defenses of a ducal house with just her body? That's absurd. Alright, this time I've made sure that there's truly nothing in the way. When you don't read in our website Magus Manga, you make Magus-chan sad. Got it. I guess there was an invisible branch there. Does Delinda have night blindness? Doesn't matter. I'm really curious about your true identity. I guess I'll be able to find out soon. Sir Kabila, that fraud, bringing a fake spirit stone. I was supposed to get a referral fee if that contract went through. But it's all ruined because of that foolish Delinda. Delinda, that idiot, probably wouldn't even notice her hairpin was missing. She's just a pathetic fool who doesn't deserve to enjoy such luxuries. Once this family falls apart, Delinda will fall into the abyss too. Humph. That shabby appearance suits Delinda perfectly. Wow. Seems like our family is really falling apart. No management at all. If I want to save my family, I need to learn more about this world. Should I read a book or something? Huh? I can't read. Is it because Delinda is such a fool that she never learned to read? Young lady, what are you doing here? A very important guest is coming soon. Hurry and prepare. Important guest? It's Grand Duke Iskan Anagrok. Who? What is this strange feeling I get as soon as I hear that name? You don't even know the prince, my lady? Seriously. His Highness, the second prince of the Barkian Empire, Grand Duke Iskan Anagrok. Iskan Anagrok, I'm certain. It's a name I know. These swirling emotions are telling me that I know him. He must be someone related to me from the first possession, right? If I meet him again, I might be able to regain the memories from my first possession. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to visit Magus Manga so you don't miss any new chapter. Aha, right. He is the prince. The princes of the Barkian Empire. There were probably 2 princes. One was the crown prince, born to the current Empress Roseanne. The other was the son of the late Empress Prince Iskan Anagrok. Rose, what was the name of the crown prince? This Kislin Lu Crozen. Kislin Lu Crozen? What is this memory? Luyen. Kislin Lu Crozen. I wondered why the name is different. The second prince, Iskan, was granted the surname Anagrok and became the Grand Duke. The name of the crown prince. After the late empress died, he was completely pushed out of the fight for the throne. I remembered after seeing the earlier memory. My name was Luyen. I even knew the crown prince. Magus Manga, what was my relationship with the crown prince? What was my why was he holding my hand and calling my name so affectionately? My lady. On top of that, I feel like Etlapi Crown Prince Kislin is the male lead in this novel that I've possessed. Then who is the female lead? Who it could be? It definitely wasn't me. How could this possession be so unfriendly? I can't recall anything about the female lead. My lady, are you listening to me? I told you to hurry and prepare. An important guest is coming. Sorry. I was thinking about something. Good heavens, that's rare. You're thinking about something for once in your life. Please follow me quickly. If you greet the guest in that state, I'll be scolded by the Duke. Welcome, Your Highness. Thank you for coming all the way here. It was your request, so I had to come cheerfully. How can someone be so handsome? Rose. Who's he? He's the Grand Duke, Iskan Anagrok. It's my first time seeing him too, but since he's the only one who was supposed to come today, it must be him. But why is he here? Didn't the Duke tell you? He came to buy the mansion. To be exact, he came to lend money with this mansion as collateral. The Duke needed to secure funds for the mining contract. What? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to visit Magus Manga so you don't miss any new chapter. Ahahahaha. I'm doomed. Your Highness, you're meeting her for the first time, right? This is my daughter, Delinda Schultz. I'm in big trouble. Is he angry? Of course since I rudely interrupted a royal's words. Why is he staring at me without saying a word? Is this my death flag? But this man, up close, somehow, he looks sad, especially those red eyes. They look like they're filled with sorrow. Why do I feel so sad? I don't know. It's nice to meet you here. This voice, I didn't recognize you. I am Iskan Anagrok. That calm tone. His low-voiced tea-hat falls steadily at the end of his sentences. It's definitely him. He's none other than the murderer who approached me covered in blood last night. It's my death flag after all. Delinda, what's the matter? Are you still unwell from yesterday's incident? For the sake of Delinda's father, let's avoid the death flag for now. I apologize, Your Highness. I recently touched a flaming spirit stone with my bare hands, and when I came into contact with you, it suddenly hurt, and that's why I acted rudely. Let's just beg for now. I begged last time too, and he spared me. Please forgive me. Will my excuse work? What if it causes trouble for my father? If I die, I'll be just logged out. But Delinda's father did nothing to deserve this. The royal family uses absolute power. At the same time, he's someone who killed a person without batting an eye yesterday. In this world, if a character like him harbors ill will towards me, nothing could be scarier than that. It's fine, my lady. How's your hand? It's fine. Then, shall we hear what the Duke has to say? What kind of profit do you expect by mortgaging this beautiful mansion? Actually, I recently came across a good investment opportunity. After reviewing the contract, I judged that there wasn't anything particularly risky. But since we are in a difficult situation, it's not easy to suddenly come up with the investment money. While looking into it, I heard that Your Highness is willing to provide the funds. That's why we sought your help, Your Highness. Did he hear the rumors about my body's owner being a fool, so that's why he just let it slide? Or is he someone who kills people but is lenient about rudeness? Well, I think I've managed to avoid the death flag. But he's willingly offering money in such an obviously fraudulent situation? It makes no sense. Relax and speak slowly, Duke. This man is definitely suspicious. Is he the villain? The scheming prince? How splendid. The elegant and delicate decorative patterns. It's truly fitting for the mansion of a prestigious family. What should I do? There are too many things I need to figure out. Who's the female lead? What kind of relationship Kislin and I had? I'm clueless about everything. And now I'm glad with the second prince too. It's your late mother. I met her when I was young. It's good to see you again.
Del.
It's Del. That was the name I carelessly blunt out last night. As expected, he recognizes me. Is this the route where I get killed by the scheming prince? The rumor that the young lady of the Schultz family is a mage. I don't think I ever heard that. Your status sure rose overnight. From a maid to a noble lady. A mage? Is he saying I'm a mage? Based on what? Isn't there a tutorial or something for possessors? Give me some explanation. I really don't know what to do. At times like this, the only answer is to face it head on. Are you going to kill me now? Is there any reason for that? I am a witness to yesterday's murder, after all. I've never killed a person. I simply dealt with trash. It's treason to target a royal's life. It allows for immediate judgment. So I won't kill you, my lady. You are not a rat trying to take my life. You're the precious daughter of Duke Schultz. Gasp! The scheming prince route is too scary. If he finds out that I'm not actually the duke's daughter but a possessor, won't he kill me right away? Huh? Why did his expression suddenly? Whenever we make an eye contact, you have a habit of slowly blinking once. When you don't read in our website Magus manga, you make Magus-chan sad. Me? Yes, you. Ah, I see I did. Why is he suddenly talking about blinking? Is it something you're not supposed to do here? Or is he possibly interested in me? Is this because it's a romance genre? Yoin, no way. Normally, a foolish princess wouldn't go for a romance route with a cold-blooded prince. Given the circumstances, I should just tell the truth. For now, let's escape the death flag. I can't keep making excuses forever to dispel suspicion. Whether you believe me or not, that's something to think about after I try. Your Highness, I am not a wizard. As I mentioned yesterday, I am not a maid either. As you can see, I am the daughter of the Schultz family. The reason I went out dressed as a maid yesterday was because I wanted to secretly learn about the spirit stones. Since my father is starting a business related to the spirit stones, which are not widely known, I was worried, so I left the mansion to walk around. Luacomic.net, that's how I happened to encounter that situation. I know everything I say will seem suspicious, but that's really all there is to it. Will he believe me? Is he the type of character who values honesty? You're quite honest. Honesty can not be a weapon for nobles. But hey, I'm not a noble. I'm just a regular office worker. TTTT, I thought you'd understand if I was honest with you. To be frank, whether I live or die doesn't really matter to you. Does it? If you truly wanted to kill me, you would have done it last night. In any case, I'm not a threat to your highness. I just happened to stumble upon that place by chance. So please put your suspicions to rest. I don't want to die. I don't want a painful logout. So you don't want to be suspected? Then it would be better for the princess to speak a little less intelligently. I'll take my leave now. What? Speak a little less intelligently? Ah, did I speak too strangely for a dim-witted princess? Did he figure out that I'm not the real princess? I'm not sure, but at least it seems like he doesn't plan to kill me, so that's a relief. Goodbye, death flag. By the way, Jan, that person. What exactly is he? Carlot. You have a daughter. What? I have a daughter? Isken's mage, Carlot. You have a daughter with magical powers, but you're hiding her true identity from the world. Right? I wouldn't know because I don't have a daughter. For a second, I thought it was true. You're a mage, so imagine it. Yeah. Becoming a mage ruins your life. You get locked up in a tower and can barely get married. And if you want your daughter to live a peaceful life, there's little chance of advancement. If she has magic, she'll get dragged into demon hunting or something, and live a cursed life, never knowing when she might die. I see. Yes. Well, since I possess far superior skills, I don't have to worry about being killed by mere demons. But with mediocre abilities, still, there's no need to pretend to be a fool. That's true. A skilled mage can hide their power, after all. A great mage who purposely masked their magic levels to graduate from the academy as an ordinary mage just like me. Ah, maybe pretending to be a fool was a way to avoid sending her to the academy? Since magic measurement becomes mandatory once you enroll there. The academy, they always rank people by ability there, don't they? Saying, this one's a mage, this one's a holy knight, and this one's utterly useless. If you're a noble from the Barkian Empire, most of your children attend the academy. If someone is truly useless, they wouldn't bother attending. I didn't attend the academic Emmy either. That's because your highness was cast aside by the imperial family. Now, you've risen to a prominent status by defeating the demon race, which was a headache for the empire, but back then you were just a scrap of the imperial family. You've made it big. Not only have you escaped being treated like leftovers, but you even have a remarkable mage like me by your side. I can't see anything. Someone has breached your spatial distortion magic circle. What? That's impossible. No one can break my magic except for your highness. With my magic, I'm the best in the empire. Who on earth is it? Who dares to breach my magic circle? Just a passerby. Huh? What do you mean by that? There's no way just a passerby could surpass my magic. It's because I dozed off while making the magic circle scroll. I must have made some kind of mistake. Exactly. It doesn't make sense that a great mage like me with the best magic in the empire would be defeated by a simple passerby. Ah, seriously. It was a mistake. I have to go. There's definitely something I've messed up. It's rare to find someone who can breach my magic, except for His Highness the Prince. There's no way a passerby would have greater magic than mine. Huh? Then what on earth is His Highness' true identity? Why did my magic have no effect at all? His Highness' magic is so empty that the needle on the magic measuring device didn't even move. Delinda Schultz. The habit of slowly blinking when staring at someone. The habit of fiddling with nails when feeling awkward. She looks like her. The person I've been searching for so desperately. The one who handed me this item. Roughton. Yes, Your Highness. Captain of the Anagrok Knights. Roughton. What is it? Bach Roughton. Is it possible to place someone within the Schultz family? Your Highness. The Schultz family is currently in financial difficulties, and they don't have many servants left, so the Schultz family is like a barren field now. It would be impossible to place someone there. Then there's no choice but to ask directly. Roughton, get out of here right now. A few days later at the Schultz residence. What on earth is this situation? Why would he insist on having me give him a tour of the mansion? The shadowy prince is scary. Besides, he hasn't said a word since calling me over. What on earth? Princess, have we met before? What? Why is he suddenly saying this? If I remember correctly, we met yesterday, right? You've looked around the interior, so the garden would be nice. It seems like that's not the answer he wanted. If that's the case, then why did he ask me that? Yes, then this way. By the way, have you been to the Spirit Stone mine yourself? Oh, my father went there last time. We decided to go again before the contract. I insisted on going back because I really wanted to see it again. So, who is the mage you'll be going there with? A mage? You need to go with a proper mage to check the grade of the Spirit Stone. Without a considerable amount of magical power, you can't distinguish between genuine Spirit Stones and fakes. You seem to know quite a bit. Are you perhaps interested in the development of the Spirit Stone mine, Your Grace? Well, I'm just aware of it. Besides that, I have many other matters to attend to. If the princess is going herself, please take the magical amplification device you had last time. With that, you should be able to determine the authenticity and grade of the Spirit Stones. The magical amplification device I had? What is that? What? Could be if I ask too many questions, will I be suspected? You didn't wear the magical amplification ring last time, right? Oh, I thought it looked the most expensive in the drawer, so I packed it to sell. Finally, anal explanation comes out. That was the magical amplification ring? Was this love gift? Perhaps like an NP or something? Since the princess has magical power, it should be easy for her to understand. What? I have magical power. Then, does everyone in the mansion know about it? Well, it doesn't seem like that's the case. Then, how does this person know about it? Is it in the character description window or something? What is this? It's a crafted spirit stone. If you go to the mine, there will probably be raw stones of a similar color. Concentrate on the magical power to figure it out. No, I didn't even know I had magical power. So how can I suddenly do this? Once you have assessed it and are sure, break it. Even unrefined raw stones will react like this. This is definitely useful information. We can't afford to bring a mage with us, but why on earth? Why is he helping me? And suddenly showing up like this? Our villainous prince but a non-player character for you, not the possessed? No matter how I look at it, that expression doesn't seem friendly towards me. He even said he wasn't interested in the mine development earlier. Are you sure you're not just pretending to help me but driving me into a dead end like a rat? Of course not. I have no reason to intentionally corner the princess into a dead end. Then, do you have some interest in me? It's a cliché in romantic fantasy stories, but, well, yes, I am interested in you. However, I don't know if that's the typical kind of interest that people expect. He can't tell if it's the kind of interest that people expect. Then what kind of interest is it? Curiosity? Vague interest? Or maybe some other ulterior motive? He doesn't have any intention to harm me, right? No way. Philip, it's me. Yes. Please come in, Your Highness. Your Highness, I apologize, but I will only take a look at this and then leave. Philip Rentschler, the steward of the Schultz Duke's household. Yes. Take your time. Ha, as the steward and also responsible for technical management of the Duke's business, he must be overwhelmed. BG, it's all over now. What's the matter, Your Highness? Is there something you need help with? Just leave everything to me. This Philip won't hesitate to. Oh. Do I really have to ask someone with so much on their plate for this? But I have no one else to ask except Philip. Should I just throw it away for now? Philip, can you help me find someone? Someone? Who are you talking about? Ruyan. Could you find out about a person named Ruyan? Ruyan? Who is that? I asked you to find out because I don't know, did I ask you to find out about someone else? Philip. Come on, is it a name you heard somewhere? Did Rose read a fairy tale to you? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm curious now. I want to know more about this person named Ruyan. Who on earth is she for Lady Delinda to show such interest? Does this person actually exist in the first place? Got it. I will look into it and let you know. Thank you. Philip is the best. A few days later. Ruyan. My name in my first possession. Kislin Lu Crozen. The Crown Prince, he called that name with affection. I wonder what kind of person he is. Is he still alive? If he is, what is he doing and where? Miss Philip, I looked into the person you asked about, Ruyan. There is a priest by the name of Ruyan who has been dispatched to the Imperial Palace. A priest? That sounds very sacred and doesn't seem to suit me at all. I'm not religious. Really? What kind of person is she? I heard she was one of those who came to pray for the well-being of the royal family and for His Highness the Crown Prince. They said she was lively and beautiful. Which prince was she in charge of? His Highness the Crown Prince. Originally, she was affiliated with His Highness Iskan, but later it changed. Why? Couldn't find out. Luacomic.net, it's a matter of the royal family. Something that happens above the clouds. I see. So I was a priest in the Imperial Palace. That's why the Crown Prince Kislin in my memories called my name so affectionately. Then where is she now and how is she living? If I could meet her in person, I could learn a lot. So where is she now? Did she return to the temple? She has passed away. What? Is she dead? It's not well known outside the palace. But there were rumors that she was killed by someone inside the palace. But is the person you were curious about really this Ruyan? I couldn't find anyone else. It's probably her. Where did you hear about her? Why are you curious? I don't know. I heard it somewhere, but it kept bothering me. Maybe it's because it's a sad story, seeing that she's dead. The princess can't even remember the content of the fairy tale I read to her yesterday. Yet she's remembering and being concerned about someone for so long. Could this be a sign that she's intellectually growing? Perhaps the soul healing technique that the Duke tried to use on you is finally showing its effects. I thought he was tricked by a witch, but maybe it really worked. Is there anything else you're curious about? Ask me about anything you want, I'll look into it for you. Then teach me how to write. It's uncomfortable that Delinda can't read. Leave it to me. Ruyan, my past name. I was a priest affiliated with the imperial family, but I died before, and it seems like it was a homicide. This situation is a bit scary. I don't know who killed me, but it seems like I must never let that person find out that I am Ruyan, right? White Ruyan, if he finds out that I, who was possessed by Ruyan, have appeared again, he will definitely target me again. I was killed by someone in the royal family. Who the hell killed me? A while later, on the day of the mine inspection. Seriously, I'm really worried. What on earth? Are you okay, Your Highness? Huh? I just think it looks really nice here. What on earth? Why do you keep coming here like this? Iskan Anagrok. Of course, if you think about it from a common sense perspective, it makes sense. Since my father decided to borrow money from him using the mansion as collateral. But still, isn't it a bit much to follow me all the way to the mine, thought? That's right, while hiding my true identity from Sir Kabila, the owner of the mine. Flag. Is this a death or a romance? What the heck is going on? Your Highness, a woman of marriageable age must conduct herself properly. It wouldn't be right for you, my esteemed princess, to be caught up in a scandal. What? What do you mean by scandal? What do you take this for, a Confucian holiday? Suddenly? What's with the conduct? You can't take your eyes off the carriage the Grand Duke is in even now. You were so busy chasing after the Count. Now that a new person has appeared, your interest has shifted that way, right? Count? What on earth are you talking about? Rose, as I said before, I just think the scenery outside is nice. Shame on you. How can your highness behave like that when you have a fiancé? What? Fiancé? I do have one? If I ask for his name, she might think it's strange, right? For now, let's take a quick look first. So, that's right. But why hasn't he been coming lately? He went on a business trip to the kingdom of Rumir, because he's such an excellent administrator. You're right. If I don't want to be a disgrace to that person, I need to act properly. Of course. It's already a blessing that the princess is engaged to him. So please, let go of your excessive greed. What are you talking about? Last time, as soon as you met His Highness the Prince, you were enjoying a secret meeting. It seems she was spying on me and Iskin while I was showing him the mansion. I just showed him around the mansion, and His Highness came on his own. If you think about it, it wasn't me who approached first. It was His Highness. Princess, no matter how noble he is, even the most esteemed people can easily fall for the allure of a woman who only looks good on the outside. It doesn't matter if she's empty-headed or has a vulgar personality as long as she's pretty like a flower. So what Rose is saying, ha ha ha, that I'm pretty, right? Ti, you should let go of some of your greed. If you keep this up, you'll end up losing everything you gained just by being fortunate enough to be born a princess. But Rose, I'm not sure, in the Empire, isn't it impossible to say that a princess is out of her league for being engaged to a count? What? And isn't it inappropriate for a maid to speak like that to her mistress? You've always been polite to my father. I'm just a fool, so I don't really know. Tell me, am I mistaken, Rose? No, Your Highness, I'm sorry. Are you okay? My stomach feels a bit queasy. I'm fine. I thought it would be an hour or two, not half a day. Eat this, it will help you feel better. Oh no, this smell. It's butter. Oh, I want to eat ramen. Spicy ramen with aged kimchi. Black bean noodles with green onion kimchi. Will arrive soon, so just hang in there a little longer, Delinda. Your Highness, pardon me? Eat this. What is this? It's candy. Candy. Why the sudden candy? I'm not an 8-year-old child. What could be the reason for suddenly giving me this? I guess he's interested in me. Hurry, eat it. If I don't, I might end up being grabbed by the collar for this. Am I being deceived again? I'll eat it well. Is this goodwill or coercion? The sweet and sour. But eating this doesn't... What? Oh? So candy can also soothe your stomach instead of ramen? Is it like magic candy or something? Wow. This is really good. My stomach feels a bit settled now. You always struggled whenever you rode in a carriage, right? Oh really? Who said that? Eat more, we have a little further to go. Did someone say that to him? Who the hell is that person? Where exactly are the spirit stones embedded? They're not easily visible to the ordinary eye, but you'd have to at least see the raw rock to believe it, right? They're not buried in large quantities that you can see everywhere. Without magic, you wouldn't understand even if you saw them. Didn't I already confirm the presence of the spirit stones for you before? Look, doesn't it glow in response to magic? Oh indeed, you're right. I told you it's definitely a real deal. Good. There were a lot of ups and downs, but at this rate, securing the contract won't be a problem. Developing a spirit stone mine requires a lot of money, but I gambled, though no one was willing to trust me and invest right away. And then I met the maid from the Schultz ducal house. She said she'd connect me with the Duke Schultz, and told me the information she knows. I don't care if you deceive the Duke or not, as long as you reward me properly. Though she said it indirectly, the meaning was clear. I should thoroughly swindle the naive Duke and his daughter. The Duke is a very honest, sincere, and kind man, so make sure to adjust the contract terms carefully. Anyway, everyone these days treating people like scammers without a second thought. It's not even such a bad deal for the other party, except for the fact that there's less spirit stone than expected, making the development costs unfeasible, and, of course, excluding that condition. Look, Your Grace. It's clear, right? Can you see the light the spirit stone emits as well, Your Highness? Yes. We've confirmed it, so all that's left is to sign the contract. But before that, may I take a look around the cave with my daughter? Yes, of course. Delinda. This way. My daughter. Do you feel something suspicious going on? Last time, I let it slide, thinking it was just because you were in a bad mood. But, Faye, why are you acting like this all of a sudden? You came here before and confirmed for yourself that the spirit stones were real. I did? Yes. And yet you're here again to recheck everything. Is there something wrong with your magic from back then? Spirit stones are something I know nothing about. Right now, the Duke is saying that his daughter, Delinda me, the so-called fool princess, confirmed the presence of the spirit stones. To properly assess the grade of a spirit stone, you'd need to bring a qualified mage with you. Without considerable magic power, it's impossible to distinguish whether a spirit stone is genuine. Since the princess possesses magic, the verification should be easy. What? I have magic power? Only mages can determine the authenticity of a spirit stone. So that means, just like Prince Iskin said, the real Delinda, whose body I'm in, actually had magic? And my father, the Duke, knows this too? Delinda, are you alright, dear? And on top of that, is a secret known only among us? I see. You were planning to check the presence of the spirit stones before signing the contract. Haha. Pretty. No. I just wanted to check once more. I can't believe the fortune that has come to our family. Can you figure it out even without the ring? The ring? So that's why there was a magic ring in the drawer. It seems like it was something useful to have around. Oh right. Look at me. Now everything is falling into place. Why there was a magic ring in the drawer, and why the Duke was recklessly trying to make that investment. If this isn't really a scam, then the Duke's house really could make a comeback, right? They said pressing this would reveal whether it's genuine. It's real. Father. Okay. Delinda, have you thoroughly explored the cave? Yes, that's enough now. Then shall we head back to the castle and discuss the contract again? Yes, let's do that. Meanwhile, in the cave where Delinda and her party had left. Is this the place? The interior is quite spacious. Well, just because it's large doesn't necessarily mean it's good, though. At first glance, it doesn't seem like a large quantity is buried here. As for the grade, I see. That's enough. Huh? Somehow. I thought it was just a cave with nothing special to see, in such a deep place. So the source of the discomfort I've been feeling since earlier was that I finished inspecting the cave. It was just an ordinary spirit stone cave. Luacomic.net, it looks like the Duke will be able to recover at least the investment. There is a large one deep down, but it's too deep for my magic to reach. Well, since there's no particular reaction, it probably isn't anything special. But, Your Highness, why did you bring him along again? Che. He's no help and just sleeps all day. It's because I can protect His Highness better than someone noble like you. What? Stop being arrogant. With just one spell of mine, a musclehead like you would be nothing. I get it, so just calm down. Hey, don't touch me, you disrespectful commoner. Ha ha ha, go away. Sasa, just try to get closer. You two should just make up and come back. I've gathered enough information about the cave, and we also need to review the contract. Your Highness, how could you hand me over to such a scoundrel? Shall I head back to the castle now? Your Highness, take me with you. Put me down. How have you been, Your Highness? Good, and has the Count been well? I heard news of the princess while on my way to the capital, so I stopped by here. Count Duel, Delinda's fiancé. I see. It's a pleasure to see you in such an unexpected place. If I hadn't heard about the engagement from Rose, it would have been quite the surprise. He's more handsome than I expected. At this rate, I feel like I could marry him today. What particularly catches my eye is those red eyes. It's not so much that I'm drawn to the eyes themselves, but they evoke a sense of something nostalgic, as if something longed for is being awakened in me. Your Highness, have you eaten? Yes, of course. Lunchtime has already passed. Did you handle the matters of the Rumir kingdom well? I heard you were quite busy. It's an honor that you remember which kingdom I visited. considering how indifferent you usually are to my work and actions. That's strange. Why doesn't she cling to my arm and be annoying like she usually does? Oh, this way of speaking sounds familiar. Oh yes? As a fiancé, it's only natural to. The subtle thorns delivered with a smile. I made sure to inform you a few days ago that the Count went to the Rumir Kingdom. You tend to forget things that you don't think are important to you, Your Highness. I see. Then I was worried that I'd need to show more than just my appearance in front of the princess. Oh my, Count, you're someone whose inner qualities are even more solid and admirable than your looks. These two. Look at what they're doing. I've known for a long time that the young lady appreciates my efforts. Luacomic.net, how could I not know? I've always taken care of the Count's schedule in place of the princess. The princess doesn't seem to care about such things at all. No, you, that tone of voice. Is I see it really something I got used to from Rose. And now for the two of them, I'm only interested in my fiancé's looks and don't even care where he is or what he's doing. But while Rose is someone with true insight who recognizes even Duel's inner qualities, so that's the kind of thing they're babbling about, exchanging glances with me in between, blushing and smiling? Aren't they just complete fools? What do these guys think of the original body owner? It's likely that Duel and Delinda are only in a superficial engagement. Rose and Duel probably have a more intimate-see relationship, and I have no intention of interfering in this right now. But I can't just keep letting this happen. V reincarnated for the second time. Father, right now they're siding with each other, treating your daughter like a fool and making a mockery of her. You know? A short while later in the reception room. It seems the contract is only being handled by the Duke's people. I'm concerned about where those two might be sneaking off to. But for now, I need to focus on the contract. This is a matter that affects the future of the Duke's household. The common sense of a possessor. Just because it's not my body doesn't mean I can act recklessly. That's a necessary virtue of a possessor. The terms of the contract are the same as before. I've restored the content that got smudged with ink last time, just as it was. Looks like he's worried that I might cause a scene today. I won't cause any, don't worry. I won't make a fuss. Still, I should take a look at the contract details. Father, could you read it to me as well? Oh, so Delinda is curious about the contents too. It seems her intellectual curiosity has been growing lately. Is that witch's treatment finally starting to show results? Philip would say we'll get scammed this time. Kabila Shaman will take over all operations related to the Spirit Stone accessories. In this regard, Duke Schultz will actively support the personnel and funds necessary for the production of the accessories. Accessories? Are the accessories going to be supported by the Schultz family? I've definitely heard that items related to magical power are expensive. That's why this mine required so much development cost. Something seems off. I might cause another scene like last time. How do I say this? As expected. It seems like it's still too difficult for her to understand these kinds of things. I should just consider that feeling curiosity is already a form of progress. Your father will handle this kind of matter, so don't worry too much. Delinda. It looks like the contract seems ordinary to father. Wait a minute. Huh? What's wrong? What should I do? Should I cause another scene? Allow me please to take a look at that contract. What? Why is that person suddenly? Excuse me. But who are you? Well, I happen to lend money to Duke Schultz. If my debtor is being caught in a fraudulent contract, I think it's only fair that I check it myself. Don't you? Haha, of course. This clause. Who is responsible for crafting the Spirit Stone components? Mr. Kremuld here will be in charge of that. Ahem. So, the Duke is providing the funding and you're handling the work. This gives you a lot of room to inflate the costs, doesn't it? What are you implying? That's preposterous. I'm not saying I doubt you. It's just that the Duke here is not particularly knowledgeable about magic. Are you suggesting that we're trying to swindle his grace? Judging by how flustered you are, I must have hit a T. How dare you? We are proud wizards, not charlatans. Come now, calm down. It seems there's been a misunderstanding. We have no intention of deceiving his grace. For transparency, it seems we'll need an external consultant regarding the magic involved. An external consultant? Very well. But where exactly will you find this consultant? It was difficult enough for me to secure a talent like Krumuld, as he's an old friend of mine. This newcomer keeps catching us off guard with these questions. The Schultz family doesn't have any experts in magic, so I plan to inflate the costs of the spirit stone components and make a tidy profit. Well, if His Grace can find a magician to consult with, we can renegotiate the terms. That is, if you can even find one. What should Ito? Should I say I'll find a magician and then use my own magic? I do have magic, but it's supposed to be a secret. Sai, how about I handle the magical consultation? I'm Carlos Aisha. Who's that? Carlos Aisha, the great magician. Wow, what a show-off. Ugh, even my companions are ignoring me. How dare you toy with sacred magic? I don't know where this rogue magician came from, but you're just a wet behind-the-ears novice. Do you not know your place? Do you not respect the strict hierarchy among magicians? Hierarchy? Dasho, you mean that ridiculous system where people are ranked based on the amount of magic power they have? That's just a way for weak magicians, who survive by cheating others, to feel import. My employer is involved in this contract with Duke Schultz, so naturally I must protect the interests of the person who's paying me. What? Any scoundrel who thinks of using sacred magic to deceive others, well, let's just say, should be crushed by the magician's hierarchy and put him in his place. Now, you have two options. Option 1, you add a special clause to the contract, stating that all consultations related to the spirit stone components will be handled by the magician Carlos Aisha. Option 2, you explain in detail how you plan to price the production costs of the spirit stone components and the magician consultation fees in front of Duke Schultz and my employer. Choose wisely. Oh, and by the way, you know that magicians who get caught in fraud get punished by the magician's hierarchy, right? We'll go with option 1. Then, I'll be taking my leave. Krumuld, our plan was to swindle the Duke, take the money, and live in luxury. How did it come to now there's hardly anything left for me to take? Well, it looks like the contract went through smooth ly in the end. I'm grateful Prince Iskin helped, but why is he going to such lengths to assist us? That person. He said his name was Carlos Aisha. Hello, magician. I'm Delinda Schultz. Your name was Carlos Aisha, right? What you did earlier shooting magic into thin air was quite impressive. And then you really made a grand show afterward. Thank you, Lady Schultz. I always put a lot of effort into introducing myself properly. First impressions are key after all. Why yes, indeed. So that was a first impression. But, Carlos, why is His Highness the Prince helping us so much? He's been so generous, providing financial support and introducing talented people like you. I have no idea. I wonder myself why he's doing this. You're a beautiful lady, but that's not the kind of thing that would make him go this far. You're right. He doesn't seem like that type at all. Considering how handsome he is, it's not like beauty would matter much to him. He probably admires himself every time he looks in a mirror. Honestly, I thought he was some kind of statue. It's not easy to maintain such a demeanor. He seems to distance himself from others quite a bit. Oh, I know what you mean. He's, well, almost inhuman, like a sculpture with no emotions, right? Especially the way he looks at people like they're beneath exactly. He's handsome, but so cold and kind of intimidating. Lady Schultz, it's so refreshing to talk to you. We understand each other perfectly. Haha. Yes. Carlos, we really do get along. Don't we? Your Excellence, I think those two are openly talking badly about you. I know. Laughs, giggles. Oh, I see. Then I'll leave them to it. Oh dear. Looks like this meeting has taken longer than I expected. I'm going to be late for our agreed time. I truly regret brushing against your noble garments. I apologize for causing you discomfort and making you feel uneasy. Well, now that's more like it. Please overlook my insignificance and continue on your noble path. What did you say? Anyway, I'll be on my way now. Hey, wait for me. Don't just leave me like that. That guy's hilarious. Why make such a big fuss over something as small as brushing past someone? If it weren't for His Excellence, I would have just... Still, you held back pretty well, right? But wow, those nobles really do love to puff themselves up. You know you're a noble too, right? Yeah, but even I find it obnoxious sometimes. I kept you waiting, Rose. I had some matters to attend to. Magasmanga, oh, you're a little late. Has your work in the kingdom of Ryumire been exhausting? No. It's just that I've been longing to see you so much that each day has felt like torment. But shouldn't you visit Lady Delinda first? You come first, Rose, not her. But if Lady Delinda finds out, I'm afraid she might be hurt. My sweet Rose, I've come here just for you. Not for someone like Delinda. I've won. Delinda, in this game I've beaten you. They're hugging and kissing like there's no tomorrow. I can see it perfectly well with my naked eye. How bold of them to meet so openly, especially considering their improper relationship. It's not like they're hiding. From up here you can see everything. Forget it. Just let it go. She's not engaged to me, just to this body, right? Vaish, I don't care what the original owner of this body thought, but I've got zero interest in that man. But the more I think about it, the more annoyed I get. Why does he have to cheat with my maid, of all people? It's like they're not even trying to hide it. What should I do about them? Wait, is this Delinda Schultz's memories? The heartbreak of losing someone precious. The sadness. All the emotions she went through are flooding into me, like they're my own. Whether you have feelings for her or not, if you're engaged, shouldn't you be loyal? He wants the power and status of being tied to the Duke's family, but still wants to mess around with Rose? Just wait. You're in for a wild ride. TV been watching so many crazy dramas. I know how to turn up the heat. I'll find the perfect way to make you suffer. The most painful way possible. Huh? Who would be in a place like this at this hour? And here I am, just sitting around. You have quite the talent, milady, for showing up in the most unexpected places. Today, however, it is your excellence who has come to where I am. Please, rise. The castle walls get cold after sunset. Ah! This is so embarrassing. But those eyes. I feel like I've seen them somewhere before. Thank you. Where have I seen them? Huh? Why hasn't he let go of my hand? Eh? Why are you here? What's going on? What's with him? Always making things confusing. Could he actually be interested in me? Of course, that's just how it is. He always reacts like this, as if he could actually be interested in someone like me. It's just a habit.
Pardon?
After spending so much time on the battlefield, I've become used to constantly being on edge and observing my surroundings. Oh, that's your answer to why you're here. Got it. I see. It must be quite exhausting for you. Though it's a little late. Thank you for your help today. I was worried about how to handle that contract. It was really bothering me. No thanks are necessary. It was just a decision to protect my investment. He always has to say things that, like if someone thanks you, can't you just accept it? TTO, alright, but Your Highness, if I may speak freely, isn't it true that you actually want the Schultz estate? If my father's business collapses, wouldn't that work out in your favor? Perhaps, but there are plenty of beautiful estates, not just the Duke's Manor. If I don't get that one, I'll just find something bigger and grander. Oh, right. Wait, the only place bigger and grander than the Schultz estate around here is the Imperial Palace. Is he saying he's going to take the palace? That's treason. I better not ask any more questions. I've got enough headaches already. It's not like the prince would want to seize the Imperial Palace anyway. Duel and Rose must have left by now. But, Your Excellence, isn't it strange? People seem to be drawn to love that can never be, don't they? You know, forbidden love and all that. Is it because the more unattainable the love, the more thrilling it becomes? Of course, no response. Not that I expected one. It's not like I was looking for a real answer anyway. He's not the type to take these things seriously. I just threw it out there for fun. Like shouting into the wind. Terrible people. That awful duel. That wicked Rose. Why am I even thinking about this now? Am I getting too caught up in Delinda's feelings? Is there a pain deeper than loving someone you can never reach?
Pardon?
I mean, if you're truly in love, sincere feelings cannot be played with lightly. What? Why does he sound like someone who's experienced that kind of love? With how cold and indifferent he looks, like he'd never love anyone. But his words like someone who's been hurt before. Milady. Yes? Are you absolutely certain we've never met before? Could it be that we've crossed paths in the past? He asked me the same question last time. Why does he keep asking this? Back during my first possession, I was a temple priestess of the imperial palace. It's not impossible that this prince might have encountered me as Lu Yen. There aren't many people who could have killed a priestess from the palace. If Lu Yen was truly murdered by someone within the imperial palace, then this man could very well be a suspect. I can't reveal the truth to anyone, not now. No, Your Excellence, I've never met you before. Phew. Looks like I got away with it this time. Barely managed to dodge another potential disaster flag. But ugh. This is so draining. What's with this heavy atmosphere? I want to go back to the mansion. There are more trees here than I thought. It's hard to see anything below. I hope Duel and Rose actually left. Though knowing them, it wouldn't surprise me if they stuck around. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of trouble they'd get into. I'm fine. Really, I just slipped a little. Never again. Never try to die in front of me again. Your Highness. It hurts. I wasn't trying to die. I just lost my balance while looking down. Anyway, thank you for catching me. I'm really fine. So, could you let me go now? What you're worried about won't happen, really. What's this? That expression is completely different from usual. Someone who always had a blank face. Did someone make a bad choice in front of this prince? If that's the case, I could understand, but there's no need to make me this uncomfortable, though. Lady, you said you've never met me before. Yes, then, Delinda Schultz. Are you really Delinda Schultz? How could you ask something like this? Does he know that I'm a transmigrator? Even if he does, there's no way I could admit it. I can't show any signs of panic. I must act like an airhead lady. Yes, my name is indeed Delinda Schultz. Why ask something so obvious, Your Highness? Well, if you knew me, you wouldn't pretend not to know me like this. Never. There's no way that could be. Delinda, did you enjoy sightseeing in the castle? I was worried since you didn't come back by mealtime. There's nothing to worry about. It's just a castle. I climbed the watchtower, saw the fields, a big tree, and a river. I also saw some animals mingling together. The ones sneaking around are the animals, for sure. It was fun. You should have told me, lady. We could have gone sightseeing together. Me with you, Count? Why? Is there really a need for that? Excuse me? Did Delinda just reject me? This woman who usually jumps at any chance to go sightseeing? The Count must still be tired from the journey. I just meant there's no need for that. Haha. It's admirable that my daughter thinks of her fiancé so much. Delinda, thinking of others before herself, it must mean she's truly getting better. I must have been oblivious. Go ahead and catch up with my daughter. Magasmanga, thank you, Your Grace. So that's what you meant. I was worried that I had somehow upset the lady. Why would you worry about something like that? Whether I like you or not doesn't change anything. Does it? Excuse me? We're only engaged because of our families. As long as neither of us does anything terribly wrong, nothing will change. What are you saying? It also means you don't have to worry about me anymore. Judging by your expression, he seemed quite shocked. Did he think I'd just take it? He can live his life. I'll live mine. Let's each get by on our own. At least until we break off the engagement. Why? Why all of a sudden? Is she angry at me? Now that I think about it, she's been acting strange since we first met. Normally, she'd be clinging to me, annoying me. Is it because I didn't give her any gifts? That must be it. I should have given her an expensive gift with sweet words as soon as we met. She's probably mad because I didn't, as expected of a noble lady. Go and give her a gift right now. I'll make you wag your tail and come running to me again. Delinda, it's late at night. What's the matter? Is there no etiquette in this world? This is a gift for you, lady. Thank you, Count. But you could have given it to me tomorrow. I wanted to give it to you as soon as possible. It's been on my mind that I couldn't give it to you earlier. It's pretty. But it looks like I've seen it somewhere before. Now that I think about it, Rose also had a hairpin I hadn't seen before. This one and this one. Please wrap them separately. You bought two from the same jeweler, didn't you? How dare they disrespect me like this? Buying gifts for both your fiancé and your mistress at the same time wasn't enough, but He gave the gift to the mistress first. By the way, Rose, where did you get that hairpin?
Pardon?
It looks similar to mine. I didn't see it on you yesterday. This one. Someone who cherishes me very much gave it to me as a gift. Really? And who might that be? I didn't know you had someone special. Is it someone I know? No. It's not like that. He's a very wonderful and dignified person. I'd love to introduce him to you one day. Once you find out who he is, Delinda, you might cry your heart out in sadness. Really? I'm looking forward to seeing who it is. It almost sounds like, I want to hurt you deeply later. Do let me know someday. By then, I'll have a lot to say to you as well. This is nice. Taking a bath in an alternate timeline is comforting Iskananagrok. He's always been hard to figure out. But today he was even stranger, like a fool who doesn't even know how to ask for affection. Just waiting helplessly. Such a weak, pitiful child. Someone who was always confident and arrogant. But for a moment he looked like a child. Why can't I stop thinking about this person? Do like him? Could we have known each other before? I want to know what kind of relationship we had. Could it be that in those memories he liked me? Or maybe he hated me? Are he my ally or my enemy? Could he be Magasmanga, Iskanai? If that's the case, I'll kill you. Was he the one who killed me? Jay, just now. That memory. Stot roar is I said that with my own mouth for sure. I said that with my own mouth for sure. It's probably Iskananagrok. I used to call him by that nickname. Prince Iskananagrok is not my ally. It was him who killed Luyen. Since I got to appease Delinda with the gift yesterday, should I suggest taking a tour around the estate like promised before we left the mansion? By the way, I'm so damn cool today too. If I please her with my good looks, I'm sure Delinda will stick around me again like the old days. I used to think it was annoying, but I guess her cold attitude keeps bothering me. That man, isn't that him? The rude knight from before who walked by without even greeting me. Don't he know who I am? I'm the second young master of the great Egwin Marquiate. That's not all. I'll be the ducal lady's husband if I marry Deolinda soon. Which means I'll become the head of the duchy instead of that idiot lady. But still, how dare you? What's your name? Lift your head high in my presence like that? A lowly knight from a border area like you. My name is Dual Egwin. I'm the second young master of the Egwin Marquiate. I'm a man of great standing who's just as noble as Lady Delinda, so you must show respect. You don't answer. Are you surprised? Well, I know my name must be too great to be pronounced in this shabby estate. It's totally understandable. A country bumpkin like you, did you just laugh? How impertinent. Are you deaf? Let me fix your bad habit. Damn it, what's with his physique? Why you must be so surprised that you accidentally scoffed. I understand that poor people can make such mistakes. Dual Egwin, W. Watts with this strength. I will be sure to remember the second young master of the great Egwin Marquiate. Damn it. You're just a poor bastard who lives like a leech in the castle. Keep this in mind. Your impertinence will put yourself in danger someday. Are you really fine with it? Yeah. I'm not in the mood for an outing. Please tell him sorry that I couldn't go out. Alright then, I'll be back later. I hope you rest well. How could she be so bad at hiding her expression? It was obvious that you two would spend the time alone by using the message as an excuse. Whatever may be the case, these two aren't my priority right now. I've been casting aside reality too much up until now. I thought it wouldn't change even if I knew the past. But it's different now. Since I knew who killed me, I couldn't tell for sure if Iskan really killed me just by watching that scene. There's no way to know if that ended up as just an attempt to kill me. Just why did Iskan want to kill me? If he finds out that Luyen, whom he tried to kill, has possessed Lady Delinda's body, who knows if he'd kill me again? By any chance, have we met before? Iskan was suspicious of Delinda. Well then, Delinda Schultz. Are you really Delinda Schultz? When he asks about our previous meeting, or whether I'm the real Delinda or not, those questions itself are proof that he must have been suspicious of me. Why did Iskan be suspicious of me? Even goes as far as asking questions that ordinary people would never ask. What if he knows who's being possessed in this world? What if he finds out the fact that Luyen is possessing someone's body? Then it only makes sense that he questioned whether I'm the real Delinda or not. If that's the case, why didn't he kill me and let me live until now? If his goal is to kill Luyen, then he has no reason to let me live now. He could have killed me earlier if he wanted. Don't ever die in front of me again. But whenever he said these words to me, never. That will never happen. If his goal is to kill me, why did he have such sad eyes? Luyen, don't go. Ah, I'll definitely be as strong as you say. Please stay with me. Why did I forget? Brock Breer at the palace. There was a boy with red eyes. The boy in my memory. I don't even remember his face or name, but it was so heartbreaking. Who are you to me? Why do those pieces of memories be so excruciatingly painful? Can I meet him? All right, it's decided. I wouldn't get anything done by mulling over it like this. I must go to the palace and find that boy. In that case, coming to the palace party seems to be the easiest and fastest way. Ag, it's that idiot. But there's no way the idiot lady would be invited to the party. In that case, how should I deal with this problem? It's simple. Let's turn the idiot lady into an ordinary person. It's simple. Let's turn the idiot lady into an ordinary person. I could just insist that I've changed due to falling from the tree or some accident. There's an actual case, so they can't argue that it's ridiculous. I'm a little scared I'm going to get really hurt. But since I already prepared the grass down there, even if I get hurt, I'll sprain my ankle at best. You won't die if you fall from this height. Can you please put me down? I'm not trying to die. First attempt, failed. Straight to second attempt. Let's just fall until that middle part and call it a day. Even if I'm impossessing someone else's body, it's still a bit scary. But I will be fine as long as I don't hit my head. Pia forward roll. The secret technique I learned in liberal arts class. Huh? Walk properly on the stairs. It's too high. I forgot to be careful due to the fear. If that scares you so much, I will carry you and take you to the bottom. Rather than carrying, it's more like you transporting a newly caught wild boar. What's this feeling? It doesn't feel like the first time someone ever carrying me like this. I'm not disappearing, okay? I just went to pick wild berries. I don't believe you. It's your hobby to tease me. You know how much I desperately look for you every time you're gone. No, I'm not lying, okay? Believe me. What? Stop teasing me. It's ticklish. Did you call me, my lady, princess? Is there anywhere you are uncomfortable? It seems you called me, but you were not saying anything. Yes? No? Did I call? Dalsack, didn't you just say that? Said, yes? Me? Memory came to mind, and unconsciously. What should I dop? That's it. Not as nice. It was nice. Because you lifted it so magnificently. I see. I must have misunderstood. Well, then I just remembered I have something else to do. Excuse me for this. I will do it, Your Highness. Second attempt. Still a failure. It's impossible to escape the image of a foolish princess. What is nice? What is nice? Despite Isken's various obstacles. The third attempt okay. No one is here. Surely you can't have come all the way here. I'm not someone who has nothing to do. Let's succeed this time for sure. J.P. Splash. Splash bubble going back and shouting like a mouse that fell into the water. In that pond I almost drowned, but now that I'm alive, I feel suddenly smarter. Why on earth are you doing such a foolish thing? Phew. Is it you again? Is it you again? This marks a complete failure up to the third attempt. No. Your Highness, are you perhaps a stalker? What is a stalker? Stop that foolish attempt. Yes, I just went in to take a look at the water plants. Don't disturb me. I have a poor child that I need to find. If I hadn't interrupted, you would have been enjoying the sights of hell by now. You must have been enjoying the sights of hell. Yes. Whether it's hell or seaweed, anything is fine. So please don't interfere. Hill place. What is it? I was so surprised. Why are you throwing off your clothes in front of a lady and causing a fuss? Glance you, this is instinct. It's instinct. But, still, let's not embarrass ourselves. although I was interrupted repeatedly. This is in its own way. WHAA. Is good? Wow, that surprised mu epsilon. What is this atmosphere? Yes, what are you doing right now? Person. Over there. Why is the dress? The dress is too heavy in this wet state, so I can't walk properly. Gwuk. OT. Was it like that? Flinch scamate. Wriggling. Flinch of. Pause. Wake. Princess Delinda. What are you doing right now? Panting. Please endure a little even if it's cold. It's refreshing and nice. What is this? What is this situation? It's ridiculous. I just fell into the water as it appears. Fortunately, there was someone who helped me. You mean I just fell into the water? So, I was soaked and clinging to a strange man in a provocative manner. Are you telling me to believe that right now? What is going on? Are you not a fool? Jumping into the water without thinking? Yeah. I just did it because the pond was pretty, but the water is it because I ate? My physical condition is not great. Why is my head throbbing like this? This is an opportunity. After complaining about a headache, go back to the capital and lie in bed for a few days. You might be able to say that you became smarter as a result of the aftereffects of falling into the water and being bedridden. But Rose, why are you out in a place like this with the Count? This is a place where few people come. Could it be that you were with the Count? Well, that is... Hey! What on earth are you doing, princess? No matter how much I fell into the water, how could I entrust my body to a stranger? It is disgraceful for a noble to behave improperly. What are you saying? Is it about my maid? After having fun and playing around? Hey, where is a man? Are you trying to make me a careless person? 4. The dress is wet? I can't walk. It's just that you wrung it out. I have no idea what kind of delusion you are having. Delusion? Did you just say delusion? Yes. That is also a very vain delusion. So what were you doing with Rose, Count? It seems like a situation that needs explanation. Well, isn't it the same for the princess? The situation is one of misunderstanding. I'm saying I'm drowning. How many times do I have to say it? What on earth is the reason for the Count? Crack. Drip drip. At this rate, I'm going to get caught in my relationship with Rose. If this happens, there's no choice but to direct all the arrows at that guy. You rascal. Do you even know who this person is before you meddle? Outburst. She is the fiancée of Dual Egwin, the second son of the great Egwin author. This shameless and outrageous author Zoel, stupid guy. You've ruined your life blinded by lust. I'll catch you right now. Suddenly pair. My lord, princess, what is your relationship with the author? Count Dual is a betrothed man, your highness. This person. The reactions is again, why is everyone like this today? What's going on? Understanding since when? I don't know. I just opened my eyes and there was my fiancé. Lintel when? Resignation. What? Is there a deadline for engagement? Is that how the law works here? Tilted head. ZT? What do you mean by report? Are you talking about the current situation? There can't be many people in this empire that Princess Delinda can call your majesty. There was no mention at all that a high-ranking noble or royal family member came to this territory. Wait a moment. That hair is dark as darkness, and the red eyes. Among the royal family, there are people with such appearances. Iskananagrok. I'm sorry, your highness. Flatsior wide. Fish. I have committed a breach of etiquette. Dual Egwin. Yes, yes. I, your highness. Remember your name. I am honorept that you are watching. But how do you know my name? Did I not say that I would personally remember your name? So, no way. My name is Dual Egwin. I am the second son of Egwin the Dyke. You're quiet. Were you surprised? Well, it's such a great name to hear in this humble territory. Dual Egwin. Don't let me forget the second son of the great Earl Egwin. The sin of a vassal who dares not recognize their master. The sin of spitting out disrespect with a wicked mouth. You wouldn't mind if it were a summary judgment, not recognizing your master despite being subjugated to the imperial family, uttering blasphemy with such an insolent mouth. You know the punishment for such crimes, don't you? Dual. Is the power you were lucky to grasp from birth something you're so proud of? No, the Count should learn some humility. I will keep that in mind. Behave properly in front of Lady Delinda. Your Highness, please, at least spare my life. You should worry about your own conduct. I won't pursue your crimes this time. Since I also hid my identity, it's understandable that you misunderstood. Let's go. We've wasted too much time while you're wet. Yes, hiding your identity and making a fool of me, and now you're humiliating me like this? Delinda is my fiancée. She's mine. No matter how much of a prince you are, do you think I'll let her be taken away like this? I think I've been way too reckless around His Highness. Looking back, I was too fearless. He kills without a second thought, and might have even killed Ruyan. I've treated this as someone else's problem just because I've possessed this body. I need to be more careful and alert. I must avoid death at all costs. When did you get engaged? Huh? About a year ago, I think. Maybe, do you have any feelings for him? No. It's just a match made between families. There's no way I'd have feelings for a guy like that. I don't have a fiancé. What? Oh, I see. It means I'm ready to take a fiancé at any time. Yes. Congratulations. What? Is he teasing me? I have to marry some horrible guy, but he doesn't? If it's just a family-arranged engagement, it means you could break it off if a better match came along, right? Probably. But no one better than the idiot Count would ever want to marry the foolish lady. Bev, I understand clearly. Huh? Understand what? He ignored me again. Are there no decent men in this world? We're here already. I'm sorry about today. You came in secret and weren't even invited to dinner. Plus you had to deal with the Count's rudeness. I'm used to it. It's fine. Used to it? There's no way a prince of the empire could be used to this kind of treatment. I'm not bothered by being ignored or overlooked. Once I was always ignored and overlooked. As if I didn't even exist to them. Only one person ever truly saw me. That person was my only salvation. My entire world. So, they are the only one who could ever hurt me. I see. Who was that person, if I may ask? They're dead. They ran far away. To a place I could never reach. Forever. At least that's what they believed. How pitiful. Dead? They ran away far away. Who is he talking about? Dead. She's passed away. There's no way it's me, right? Then that means he might have killed the Ruyan, whom he called his everything, with his own hands. What happened in the past? There's definitely a reason he's lingering around me. But is it out of murderous intent? My lady, I'm coming in. Alright. I don't feel like dealing with him. My lady, you don't look well. Is it because of what happened earlier? I'll keep today's events a secret, so don't worry. I'm your person after all. Today's events? My head hurts, so just tell it to me straight. Is she really this clueless? Or is she doing this on purpose? The improper actions you took with His Highness the Prince. If word spreads, it could be a shameful scandal, but I'll keep my mouth shut. What are you talking about, Rose? What were you doing with Count Duel in that place? Does she even know her position? I don't care if I'm caught rolling around with the prince. I was delivering your message to the Count, my lady. In that kind of place? Alone? How did that happen? Are you telling me you delivered the message I gave you this morning at that hour? What were you doing before that? Well, something came up suddenly, so I was a bit late. So we weren't together for long. Interesting. So, does that mean you are an incompetent maid who can't even deliver a simple message in time? Answer me. Either you were with the Count until then, or you're a foolish maid who can't carry out her duties. Which is it? How can the foolish lady be so logical in her retort? These days, Delinda seems to be getting sharper and sharper. She looks flustered enough, so I'll stop here. I'm just joking. You couldn't have done that. I need Rose to continue her relationship with the Count, so I can gather evidence for breaking off the engagement. Could you call a doctor? My head hurts so much since I fell into the water. Yes, my lady. Did I push her too hard? But knowing Rose, she'll let her guard down and meet the Count again after some time. I'll need to ease off but keep things under control. I'll get examined by the doctor, complain a bit, then sneak into the streets to spread rumors like, "Did you hear? The foolish lady is getting smarter." When I receive the prince's funds, I'll ask for a tutor. I was a good student in my previous life, so people will quickly realize I'm not that dumb. Delinda, I heard you were unwell. What happened? Where does it hurt? Where are you in pain, my lady? Store, my head hurts a lot. Father, I think it's because of the incident earlier. Fourth attempt to restart the Iskan plan secretly. I'll take your temperature first, my lady. Please? Let this work. Please. Meanwhile, at Iskan's lodging, Carlot, Your Highness, form a surveillance team. Surveillance team? But who should they watch? There doesn't seem to be any dangerous people around here. Dual Egwin. Understood. You mean that rude count, right? A few days later on the Berneru mountain path. As they said, the road is rough. Even worse, the mountain path we used last time got blocked by heavy rain. Technically, ouch, it hurts. Sloth, my daughter is in pain, and they want us to wait until the road is cleared? It was because I complained that we had to take this rough path in a hurry. Well, the rain has stopped for a while now, so everything should be fine. Rose, how much longer to the Duke's estate? What the? Kaya. Ah, a monster. Monsters are approaching from the front. Rose, watch out. Are you okay? Snap out of it. I can act calmly since I'm the one who's possessed, but the characters in this world probably can't. Even if I die here, I'll just return to reality. But for now, I must protect them. Ah, there are monsters. We need to go out and escape. If we go out, we'll only become a burden. Let's stay hidden here until the situation is resolved. Lady, your arm. It's fine, don't move. We need to treat your arm. Even when I was possessed before, I didn't feel much physical pain. I should just pull it out. It hurts. It hurts so much. What's going on? Didn't the possession dull the senses? That's how it was in the first possession. What are you doing? Get down. Be careful, attacks might come from outside. Scrock, your highness. The numbers, 10 at the rear, 3 at the front. 13 in total. The 3 monsters at the front seem to be the leaders. Prepare a binding spell. Yes, your highness. Roughton, protect the carriage. Your highness. Oh, Carlot, capture them all. Don't let a single one escape. I vaguely sensed that the state of this possession was different from the first time. But what's with this pain? It feels like this place is real. It's possession after all, so I thought the dull sensations like wearing someone else's clothes were normal. I don't understand. It's scary. It all feels real. Are you all right? Could I borrow a handkerchief? If treatment is needed, your highness should go first. This isn't my blood. You are the only one injured. Apologies for soiling your handkerchief. Oh no, it's fine. Rest now. The soft feel of the fabric. The stinging pain. The vivid terror. Even though this is inside a book, this place is a reality of its own. Your highness, I am living in this world now. Thank you for saving me. Along with this man covered in blood. It was nothing. A few days later at the Duke Schultz estate. Why didn't I realize it before? The sensations inside my body were so clear. I always thought this wasn't my world. I thought it was just a place to stay for a while, but this is my world. I am alive here right now. Why is this possession different from the previous ones? What has changed? Who's there? It's me, my lady. What is it? Why did you protect me? Your arm. You hurt yourself while protecting me. You don't even like me. So why did you? That doesn't make sense. Not liking someone and being concerned for them are two different things. You were in no condition to move properly back then. So it made sense that someone with their senses intact like me should protect you. In truth, I was on the verge of panic and just happened to shield you, so it didn't mean anything special. If I had to explain, it's like an instinctive, transcendent human compassion that emerges. In a crisis. I see. I'll take my leave then. Sorry to bother you at this late hour. My lady, you came just to ask that? Why I protected you? Delinda, what did you just say? You want me to get a tutor for you? I want to start learning too. The Great Escape Plan of the Dumb Princess. Phase 2 starts now. All the effort I've put in until now. 3, is it finally starting to pay off? Alright, you've already learned letters from Philip, so what would you like to learn this time? Violin? Piano? Painting? Instruments and art won't help me escape the foolish princess image at all. The current Delinda needs knowledge. I want to learn the culture and social studies that encompass both history and philosophy too. It's great that Delinda is motivated. But Luacomic.net, a child who just learned how to read suddenly wants to study advanced subjects? Medically speaking, it's not something easily explained, but there are cases where a person changes due to external trauma. Recently, Delinda's intellectual curiosity has grown significantly. Could it really be that she's different now because of a head injury, just as the doctor said? I'm worried it might be too much, but for Delinda's sake, if I assign you a tutor, will you study hard? Yes, Father. Very well, Delinda. I'll make sure to find the best teacher for you, no matter what. Thank you, Father. I'm sorry, Father. I'll find a way to escape from being called a fool and earn money for you, whether I learn magic or something else. Your Majesty, may I say something? V.A. Rose? What are you trying to interfere with now? I believe I could serve as the princess's tutor. Duke, before coming to your estate, I worked as a tutor at the household of the Count of Marsilia's. Oh, did you now? It's only right that a lady-in-waiting serves as both the princess's companion and her hands and feet, as well as her tutor. If the princess is fine with it, I'll take on the role of a tutor for the same salary I currently receive. Will you really do that? Delinda, what do you think? Well, my goal is to study hard and spread the word that I've recovered. But Rose doesn't seem like the right person to help with that. This is drifting away from my objective. There's no way Rose would step forward to help me without some ulterior motive. Maybe I should first figure out what Rose's real intentions are. It wouldn't hurt to be prepared and know what she's thinking. There's also the issue of the family's finances. Yes, Father. Then, Rose, I'll have to ask you to be my tutor. Is that so? Are Delinda wanting to learn something first? As your father, I have no greater wish now. Since it makes you happy, Father, I'm happy too. Well, I can take my time getting smarter. Nothing ever comes easy. Operation Escape the Foolish Princess. Plan 2. Temporarily on hold. Rose, are you really going to be my teacher? Yes. We'll start tomorrow. Luacomic.net. What? Tomorrow? Why the rush? I haven't even figured out your ulterior motive yet. Something's been fishy since earlier. There's no reason for Rose, who clearly dislikes me, to go out of her way like this. I need to find out what her real motive is. Rose, earlier I couldn't refuse, but you don't need to step in like this. Luacomic.net. You don't care what happens to me, do you? There's no need to try to help me in front of Father. Just stick to your usual duties and don't bother with me. Like always. I don't need your help. Now she's probably going to say something like, I wasn't planning on helping you anyway, princess. To mock me, right? Huh? What's with that expression? I wasn't doing it to impress the Duke. I just wanted to be of some help to you, princess. You said you don't need my help, but if there's ever anything you need assistance with, please let me know. I'll follow your wishes. I am your lady-in-waiting after all, and you were the first person to face me without ulterior motives. Huh? What did you just say? So, if you ever need me, call for me anytime. I'll head out now to prepare for tomorrow's lessons. Rose has been acting really strange lately. Isn't she going to question why I saved her in the middle of the night? Or insist on her becoming my tutor? A few days later, in the Schultz Mansion library. The classes are going more smoothly than I expected. It doesn't seem like Rose has any ulterior motives. At first it was hard to keep up. But after studying alone in the library every day until sunset after class, I've adapted. By the way, I came across an interesting article yesterday. I couldn't read it during the royal audience, but I found it that's quite grand. The immortal knights who conquered the land of death. The northern lands of the Barkian Empire, once called the Land of Death. In that cruel territory occupied by vile monsters, Prince Iskan with a mere 200 troops 5 years ago. I get the gist. The emperor probably sent Iskan to his death. There's no way 200 knights could conquer a land of monsters. But against all odds, those who fought against death unexpectedly excelled. As unbelievable reports flew in from all over the empire, knights captivated by Skan's achievements rushed to join the Knight Order. Iskan eventually conquered the land of the demons and established himself there. What an impressive charisma he must have. This person is more remarkable than I expected. There must have been a reason he could slaughter those monsters so easily in the forest. Is this what they call a victory song? Well, having rolled around in hell for years, I really should be careful now. I wonder if people know how great the face behind this helmet is. He really is handsome. If you had said you wanted to touch it, I would have handed it over myself. What a boisterous welcome than I anticipated. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I was just startled. Who told you to appear like a ghost like that? And in my own home, no less. I was just looking at the newspaper. I see. How is the wound on your arm? Is all healed? Father somehow managed to get a healing potion. I've heard that's hard to come by. It seems the medicine worked well. I'm glad. I've heard that potions made from stargrass might not work for everyone, depending on their constitution. Huh? Did I mention what kind of herbs were used to make the potion? But what brings you here today? I believe you've already seen the mansion last time. I have an urgent proposal to discuss with the Duke. What is it? You'll find out later. It's a nice day. This kind of weather is perfect for a date. Aren't you meeting anyone? Brut. You always say that if you're going to say something like that, why even bring it up? Please just go. I have a lot to do. I'm meeting you, aren't I? What a personality. Perfect for letting things slip. She probably doesn't even realize she's saying things like that. But isn't it about time for you to find a partner? You shouldn't be spending your time here with me. It's not that I can't meet anyone. If I want to meet someone, I can do so anytime. What's this? Did I hit a nerve? Surprisingly cute for an old-fashioned Ionid person. Okay, I get it. Proposal letters are constantly pouring in for my territory. Oh, really? They come not just from the Empire but from foreign lands as well. I see. It takes quite a bit of time just to sort through the proposals. I know you're popular. That's only natural. They're only interested in my wealth and status, so it has no real meaning for me. I don't think that's true. To say they only like you for your wealth and honor is underestimate yourself. Do you know how you look? You could marry someone with your looks even if they were a beggar. A beggar. I didn't realize you liked my appearance this much. I told you, you have the kind of appearance that would be fine even for a beggar. But with wealth, honor, and power, it's only natural for people to be attracted to you. It's the first time I've heard such words from you. How long have we even been talking? What are we even talking about? Oh, it's a pocket watch. So you were doing something. I thought you were trying to assassinate me. Huh? Who is that? With long hair. She looks like a woman. I think I'll be heading back now. Yes, please be careful, Your Highness. Then I'll take my leave then. Who was that earlier? She looks too young to be a mother. Could it be a picture of an ex-girlfriend? But he doesn't seem like the type to carry around pictures like that. Whoever she is, if she's worth putting up a picture of, she must be someone really special. Suddenly have a bad feeling. Speaking of which, I need to break off my engagement. I should tell my father soon and ask him to throw a small party with Count Duel attending. There, I can catch them in an affair and publicly humiliate them. That way, I'll break off the engagement and be free. Freedom. All right. I should talk to my father right away. Tiho. Yes? And so, I suddenly had to go on a business trip to the Rosen Kingdom. No, how can it be so sudden? When have you ever had to leave like this? I feel the same way too. It hasn't been long since I returned from Rumir. You need to come back quickly, Delinda. You need to come and break off our engagement. Delinda thinks so much of me. Why didn't I realize how lovely Delinda was until now? Even the doctor said that due to the changes Delinda has experienced since the accident, she is becoming more intelligent. If Delinda becomes more intelligent, her status will rise to an unimaginable level compared to now. I can't let that treasure be taken by a mutt like him. I have been connected to Delinda since she was foolish. Only I am worthy to be Delinda's true husband. Still, just to be safe, should I make sure to seal it with a stamp? I will make sure to return safely. And, when I come back, let's hurry to a marriage discussion. What? We're rushing into marriage? Yes. You have already turned 20, and I have also reached my marriageable age, so we should get on with it. What is this supposed to mean? You and I are not getting married. We're just a relationship. Just wait a little longer. I will make sure you can become the happiest bride. Hehe. Looks like my proposal has made you quite happy. Then I'll see you again. I should also comfort Rose separately. She must have been shocked by the marriage talk. You know? The usual place we meet. Let's see each other there. Count. Rose, you're late. I thought my neck would break waiting for you. Please don't do this anymore. Huh? What do you mean by that? Let's just end things here. What are you talking about, Rose? I no longer want to continue my relationship with you. What? It was all my mistake. Please forget everything about us. Is it because of the marriage talk with Delinda? You knew I was engaged to Delinda. That's not it. Are you upset because of what I said earlier? Rose, I love you. Marrying Delinda is just a way to see you. I have to marry that fool so I can keep seeing you. The princess isn't a fool. And I don't want to betray her anymore. Betrayal? How can you say that? Is our love reduced to such a word? What's going on here? I'm already having a headache just thinking about Iskin and Delinda. You knew we shouldn't be together when we started this relationship, right? If you're not upset about the marriage talk, then there's no reason for this sudden change. Could it be? Did Delinda find out? Or did the Duke catch on? Is it true? Did you really get Kalite? No way. How could you act like this? I haven't been Kalite. So let's end it here before we do. Be faithful to the princess. I hear you're getting married soon. I know you're meeting others besides me. Please don't do that. It's not something I should say, but please stop. What, are you going to confess our relationship if I don't? If necessary, I might. When did you suddenly become a loyal maid? You who hated Delinda so much, just look at you now. I've just realized that I was wrong. So please, Count, stop hurting the princess. Who do you think you are to lecture me? I gave you a bit of attention, and now you think you're something special? Stop pretending to be all virtuous by yourself. Everything that happened between us started from your temptation. Do you even understand that this mistake is all because of you? I'm sorry, Rose. Did it hurt a lot? Well, why did you make me angry? If you start blabbing about us to others and make me even angrier, it'll hurt even more than this. You understand what I'm saying, right? If you keep your mouth shut and just leave, I'll make sure you can settle down somewhere else. I don't want that. What the hell do you want? If you think to use this as leverage to squeeze me for something, I won't stand for it. I'm not thinking that way at all. I have no plans to quit being a maid or to tell the princess about us. I can't let the princess be branded as a bad fiancé. If you don't say anything, I don't plan on saying anything first either. Our relationship ends here. This is all I have to say. You think you can just do this to me? Since you said that, you probably won't go around blabbing right away. When you come back, I'll need to proceed with the wedding right away. Once the ceremony is held, even if the affair is discovered, the Duke won't know what to do. Just wait and see. Both Delinda and this Duke will be mine. Ah, you've returned, Your Highness. What did the Duke say? He seemed skeptical. He probably doesn't want to believe it. It seems he cares a lot for his daughter. So what will you do? The surveillance team is still following closely. They said they understood since I promised to confirm the truth myself. How's the situation on your end? Don't even mention it. It's been a nightmare all day. That candy cane of a guy, Duel, is driving me crazy with his constant watching. It looks like they're preparing to leave for the kingdom of Rosent. Just as you see. As Your Highness intended. Keep your eyes peeled at all times. Kalrat, Lawton, prepare to leave. We're heading to the kingdom of Rosent. In the past, when demons roamed the earth with monstrous beasts, the primordial god who ruled over both demons and celestial beings felt the need to restore balance on earth. Thus, they married the celestial god who created humans, and, as the celestial god gained more power, the demons who roamed the earth retreated underground, and the monstrous beasts that covered various lands were driven to the northern lands. With this, the world was balanced by the celestial god of the heavens, humans of the earth, and the demons of the underground. The three forces came together to maintain equilibrium, but the primordial god perished, and the son of the celestial god who married the primordial god also. This is strange. This isn't history, it's religion, isn't it? My lady, are you listening? Where did I leave off? The part where the son of the celestial god disappeared. But tell me, why did the son of the celestial god disappear? Did he die? The celestial god is a deity favorable to life. However, the son born between the primordial god and the celestial god was different. How so? They say his nature was cruel and merciless. When he tried to kill demons indiscriminately and destroy the underworld, there are stories that the celestial god personally annihilated him. Annihilated? You mean the god killed his own son? Yes. He turned away from his son for the sake of this world. But Rose, this is history class, right? We started talking about gods, so I thought we were doing religious studies. This isn't religion. Here, you learn the founding story of the Barkian Empire and its history. The celestial god was born from within a boulder. The place built on that spot is the imperial palace. That's why they say a faint trace of the god's power is passed down to the royal family. This is considered real history. This is almost like the Dangun myth, isn't it? That's all for today's lesson. Review what we learned today before the next class. I really can't figure out what Rose is thinking. I plan to understand her intentions clearly before the annulment and be prepared. If Rose doesn't step down, I can't even spread a rumor that I'm not a fool. Rose, if tutoring gets too difficult, let me know. I'll talk to father and have him assign another tutor. I enjoy teaching the young lady. If you'd like, I can extend the lessons even more. That's her response? I don't know what she's thinking, but I have no choice. I'll just have to quietly learn. She's the tutor you chose, endure it with patience. Oh, I've been wondering this since our lesson began, but what's with that cloth? Isn't it uncomfortable when you talk? Is it a new fashion trend? Evexa. It's nothing. Did you catch a cold? If you're sick, you should have told me. The lessons aren't that important. I'm fine, young lady. Next time, be sure to let me know if you're unwell. You're strangely diligent about things like this. Are you really okay? Now that I think about it, your eyes look a bit red too. Let me see. The young lady must not see this wound. I'm fine. I have to go now. I have to prepare for the next lesson. I won't look for you today, so get plenty of rest. Arlene, you don't need to prepare snacks for the carriage either. I didn't expect Rose to hide her sickness just to teach a lesson. I should send someone to the Rocher family so she can take a few days off. But who is that person, and why are they following me? Excuse me. Why are you following me? Do you have any business with me? I apologize for the late introduction. I am Palmer Verno, a member of the Immortal Knights. Prince Iskin ordered me to protect you, lady. What? Prince Iskin assigned me a guard? Does my father know about this as well? I only received the orders, so I'm not sure of the details. The command was to ensure that the lady doesn't engage in any dangerous activities. I came to visit with an urgent proposal for the Duke. Is this about what he mentioned before? This person, what on earth is he doing on his own? What's the point in having a guard in a peaceful territory? I really can't figure out Rose or Iskin's intentions. Should finish reading the newspaper. Neo, I've read all of it. I finally finished reading the newspapers from the last few years. I've become somewhat familiar with the Empire situation, and my eyes have been opened to the systems and administration. Now is the time. Let's go see Philip. The first goal of spreading the rumor about the smart princess is set. I'm coming in, Philip. You've come, my lady. What brings you here today? Philip, you know too, right? That I had an accident in Count Cavilla's territory. Yes, I know. By the way, how are you today, my lady? It seems I've been a bit strange since the accident.
Mia strange?
What do you mean by that? What's strange? Calm down, Philip. It's nothing serious. It's just, honey production last month decreased by 300 hectares. Since we've received the advance payment for honey sales from the Lurther territory, there's currently no way to resolve this. Since then, I've been able to read and understand things well. You only just began to learn how to read, how could... Anyway, it seems the accident caused some significant changes in my head, and it's for the better. My goodness, does His Grace the Duke know about this? No, I was going to explain it step by step since he would definitely be surprised by the news. But that's not what's important. This means you no longer have to handle all this work on your own. From now on, I'll help. It'll be good practice for reading as well. What? You, my lady? Organizing documents is more difficult than you think. First, we'll sort the documents by content, assign a unique number to them, and create a separate list. I've even made a summary list. Is this okay? She did well. With this, I can trust her to take on this job. Then I'll start helping you with the sorting. You have no objections, do you? Yes. Is it really because of the accident? You've changed so much. You've shown a different side of yourself recently. But I never thought you would change this much. Now, regarding the future of the Duke's family, I might not have to worry about it alone anymore. Father, I've decided to help Philip from now on. Help? What do you mean? Philip has too much work, you know. I decided to help with the paperwork whenever I'm free. Seems I won't have much time to sleep. Okay, but don't stay too long. It might be a distraction to Philip. Yes, Father. Father still doesn't think I'm completely okay. Dargarak, he probably thinks I'll be messing around with the paperwork, constantly distracting Philip. I don't mind. I'll slowly let him know that I've changed. For now, I got permission to help with the paperwork, so that's enough. Oh, by the way, Delinda, I'll be away from the Duke's residence for a few days. Suddenly? Why? I have to go somewhere for some time. It'll take about 10 days at most, so don't worry while I'm gone. Where are you going? Your expression seems a bit off. Are you, perhaps planning a new business or something like that? The development of the Spirit Stone mine is going smoothly. But if something goes wrong, no, it's nothing. I'm just going to take care of some personal matters, so wait for me. Well, if Father is saying that, it must not be a big deal. He wouldn't lie to me. What? That can't be. Count Duel would never. luacomic.net. You probably find it hard to believe. I plan to invite the Duke soon, so you can confirm it yourself. And if what I'm saying is true, then consider other options. Other options? What exactly do you mean? How can you keep someone who betrayed his fiancée around? You need to bring in someone worthy of a princess. Your Highness, even if it's someone new, who exactly do you think it should be? Think about it. What other reason would I have to come directly to the Duke and say something like this? I want to become Princess Delinda's fiancée. What? The decision should be made after the Duke confirms the truth. I will personally obtain the princess's permission. It was too serious an attitude to be called a lie. Count Duel betrayed her, and Prince Anagrok wants to be her fiancé. What should we do? That's right, Princess, the guests have arrived from Rocher. Rose's family? Yes. Lady Rocher and Lord Pater have arrived. That's strange. Why is Rose's family suddenly visiting and looking for me? Welcome, Princess. Hello, Lady Roche, Lord Pater. But today, has Rose done something wrong, Princess? Yes. What do you mean? Has my insufficient daughter caused any trouble for you, perhaps? For dollar, I just called because Rose seemed to be sick. There must be many things lacking in Rose. Please forgive her with your broad heart. I will make sure to teach her sternly. Skag, I understand this situation. Rose doesn't have a single ally. I don't like Rose, but I don't like this even more. She has done nothing wrong. Yet this situation is making her out to be a criminal. She lived as an orphan, Han Jian, and she has suffered countless times even if there was no wrongdoing. Just because she's weak, she's suspected and punished. It's unpleasant. Lady Rocher, Lord Pater. What? What do you mean? I just called you because Rose seemed to be unwell, and I was worried about her. If you looked at Rose a little more closely, you could have easily noticed her condition. Do you think I called you to pressure Rose like that? What do you think of me? And if you have any questions, instead of bothering me by coming all the way here, shouldn't you have asked Rose, who's your family member first? Both of you should go back now. It seems that even if Rose rests at Roche, it wouldn't seem like she's resting. Yes, for your information, Rose is faithfully fulfilling her role as both a maid and a tutor. Unlike the leaps you're making, she is quite capable, so keep that in mind. There's a lot I want to say. The kind of awkward comfort between us is kind of funny, but still, what's hateful is hateful, and what's pitiful is pitiful. Go rest quickly. Cover yourself with the blanket up to your neck. Good night. Sniff. Yes, Princess. My family always felt like strangers to me. No, it would have been even better if they were strangers. My family never truly saw me. They just saw me as a money-making tool to marry into a wealthy family. That's why, Delinda, I hated you. Every time I faced Delinda, I couldn't help but compare my miserable situation to hers. Delinda, what makes you and me so different? You just happened to be born into the Duke's family. Why are you so happy? You don't deserve that. That's why I hated you so much. Delinda, yoin, I wanted to take everything from you. That's why I took your man and felt superior. You don't like me either. Rose, watch out. Then why? Not liking someone and worrying about them are different, aren't they? Go rest quickly. Cover yourself with the blanket up to your neck. Why? How can you do that to me? Princess Mola, what should I do now? For you, who treated me properly with care. Don't go, Ruyan. I was wrong. Is it another dream of that child? In the dream, I called out that name countless times. A name I can no longer remember now. What happened after that? Was I by that child's side? When will I be able to go to the palace and meet those children? Ruyan, have you forgotten me? Did you lose the memories of the past? You must surely be my Ruyan. I can tell it from your speech, your gestures, your actions. Ruyan, you always wanted to run away from me. Luacomic.net, even if you forget, I won't. No matter what form you take, I will recognize you in an instant. You were the only light throughout my harsh childhood. The one who filled my life with light. In a lonely and weary life, you were the only one who made me live and breathe. If you're going to run away from me, you shouldn't have made me your everything. Ruyan, if you've forgotten me, please don't remember me for the rest of your life. If you try to leave me again after remembering the past, I will surely hurt you. Rose, you've come. Marsilia Count's residence. Hello, Countess Marsilia. Please sit down. You've become even more beautiful since we last met. You've been doing well at Duke Schultz's household, right? Yes, I've been doing very well. So this child is the one, right? The one who was the tutor before. Onmu. Then Duke Schultz's household you just mentioned is perhaps, by any chance, is Princess Delinda Schultz still in that state? I suppose she's asking if the princess is still foolish. She can only hear rumors about the princess through me. The news of Duke Schultz's household, which the Duke keeps tightly wrapped and hidden. For those people who only feel satisfied while spreading rumors, she must be the perfect prey. Are you talking about Princess Delinda? The princess has been quite different lately. Different? How? Actually, the other day, a man named Lord Cavilla visited the territory on business. And while he was there, she had a serious accident. An accident? Did she get seriously injured? Where? Her leg? Arm? Did she become unable to walk? Oh my, for a fool to end up crippled. How far does the misfortune of the Schultz Duke's household go? No, she wasn't seriously injured, just a slight injury to her head. Oh my, has she become even more foolish? Goodness, it's pitiful, isn't it? It's the opposite. She suddenly became smarter. Huh? Smarter? Yes. According to the doctor, sometimes such things happen after a shock. Rose, are you sure you're not mistaken? There's no way. She's someone I serve. Actually, I've been personally tutoring the princess lately. She's become very intelligent. Her comprehension is fast as well. Look at this. This is the material the princess has studied on her own. She already mastered reading and writing, and now she's studying various cultural subjects. Oh my, how did this happen? I suddenly have something urgent to attend to, so I must go. I must leave too. Oh my, you're leaving so soon. It was a pleasant tea time, Countess. We'll meet again next time. If the princess has truly returned to normal, she has become a very desirable bride. I need to gather information and move quickly. It seems an interesting wind will blow through high society. Indeed, it's a shame for us, as we already have a married son. Fortunately, things are turning out as I expected. Do you think I'll let someone like you control the princess? Even if things go wrong and the engagement is broken off, the princess will never become a foolish princess abandoned by a man. I need to raise the princess's reputation beforehand, to make her someone everyone would desire. I wonder who would become Princess Melinda's husband. Indeed. Rose, what kind of person do you think would suit the princess? Well, the princess has an untainted, pure charm. This can never be atonement, but this is the only thing I can do for princess. How long did I sleep? The god of the afterlife, Didier Inokius. You've slept for about 3 years. This time it was quite long. Well, it was a matter of pulling a soul from another world after all. Iskan Anagrok. I should have filled this illness with pieces of his soul. I heard there was an arrogant human who was slaughtering my beloved beasts, so I was planning to teach him a lesson. But I never imagined he would make it all the way here unscathed. At this rate, who's the beast and who's the human, I wonder. Are you the master of this place? Yes, as you can see. This human is an obstacle to the demon race. If I think logically, I should tear him apart right here and now. I came because I wanted something. But, this human soul, the intense soul who dares to oppose a god, I want it. I want to display this human soul in the finest spot of my showcase. I'll grant your wish, whatever it is. As long as you give me your soul. What is it that you want, human? Ryan, I want her. Luacomic.net. She's just a woman. Such a trivial wish for a human. I see now why someone like you would only want a single woman. Not only is she already dead, but her soul isn't from this world either. It seems she crossed over through a dimensional rift, one that opens when the 2 moons align. That soul, Ryan, is from there. Alright, I'll bring her soul. In exchange, if you die, your soul will be mine. As you wish. I only need to meet her again. Alright, the deal is done. Then, as proof of the contract, I'll take a small piece of your soul. What is this? An unknown power is interfering as I try to cut a corner of his soul. The blood contract has definitely been made. I can feel his blood from me. Then why? The only soul I can't claim is a god's soul. Surely, this person must be human. The blood is telling me so. Is there a problem? The contract is made, so it should be fine. No, let's search for the soul now. Is there any trace of this Ryan? This should be enough. There's a trace of the soul, even though it's faint. Wait, this Ryan named soul is still in this world. Even though it's shattered into very small pieces, the main mass of the soul has crossed into another world, Glom, but the small fragments are still here. As if she's not of another world, but of this one. I found the soul. I'll make sure that on the day when the 2 moons align, she can cross over again. Where can we meet? I don't know where the soul that was pulled in will go. All I can do is call the soul back again. Then, if any problems arise, I'll come back. It's better to keep the fact that her soul fragments are still here a secret. If he finds it strange, he might refuse to give up his soul. He did say her name was Ryan, right? Should I check if the soul has crossed over properly? I marked it when I tore the dimension to pull her in, so if the soul has crossed over, finding it will be simple. As expected. My guess was right. Her soul from the other world and the soul fragments that remained here are merging into one. But why was the soul of the human named Ryan torn and split between 2 worlds? Who is it? Princess. It's me. Is it all right if I come in for a moment? What are you doing here at this hour? What is this? They're all for you, princess. What's she doing here at this hour? What do you mean? For me. Suddenly, what are these jewels? Rose, what are you doing? What's going on? Why is she acting like this all of a sudden? Princess, please punish me for coveting what I shouldn't have. These jewels are all things I should not have taken. Things I should not have kept. Rose, get up. What's going on? Really? Forgive me, princess. I dared to covet what I should not have. You shouldn't have coveted it. What do you mean? The jewels? No, this must be about Count Duel, right? But why is she suddenly confessing this? First, stop and get up. She seems to be crying. What exactly is going on here? Are you talking about your dealings with Count Duel? You knew. You knew about it? You knew, and yet. Why have you stayed by my side until now? Tell me. Why are you suddenly confessing your secret like this? I just didn't want to betray you, Your Highness. You saved me after all. You're the only one who risked your life to protect me. I've always thought that everything you had was unfair. I was always envious and jealous of you. I see. I was wrong in my thinking. You deserve to have everything. You've always been considerate of someone like me, even though I behaved so badly. With your kind heart and consideration, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Your Highness. Suddenly, This is all so confusing. It doesn't sound like she's lying. I don't know whether to believe this or not. She was someone who only did bad things to me. But seeing her like this, it's hard not to feel sorry for her. Rose, it's okay. Don't cry, calm down. This is strange. Why am I comfo rooting her? I didn't love Count Duel. And neither did Count Duel love me. So, Your Highness, you can rest assured and enjoy your happy marriage. What? What are you talking about? Where is this nonsense coming from? You like him, don't you? Didn't you want to marry him? Maybe that was true before, but not anymore. He's the one who conspired with you, not just anyone. There's no way I'd marry a man who got involved with you. I didn't know that you cared so much about me. Seems like there's a serious misunderstanding here. It's not that you're important to me, I just hate Duel because he got involved with someone close to me. Well, anyway, that's how it is. Yes, that's right. So, you're not gonna cast me aside? I want to stay by your highness's side. Please, give me the chance to atone for my sins while staying by your side. A chance to atone. Maybe I should spread a rumor that I've become smarter. Then, Rose, could you spread a rumor about me? Yes, I can do anything. Just tell me what kind of rumor you'd like. It's nothing special. Just spread a rumor that I've been doing well in my lessons and gotten smarter. I already did it. I told Countess Marsilia that you've gotten smarter. I did it to get rid of the bad rumors that have followed you. Huh? You already did? This was something I hadn't expected. Of course it was something I wanted. Should I ask for something else while I'm at it?
Daled. O Yod.
Really? Then, can you connect me with someone who can get me into high society? Rose, you have connections, right? Yes. Countess Marsilia has quite an influence in high society. She will gladly accept your highness's wish to enter society and help you. They will gladly accept and help. Is she really on my side? What is with this sudden development? I'll ask her to invite you to a tea party right away. Countess Marsilia will gladly meet with you. Everything will work out perfectly. The shoes and brooch are this one, and the hairpin is this one. Wasn't she just apologizing and crying a moment ago? I was planning to get rid of her by connecting her with Count Duel. But now, I can't just throw her out like that. I'll give up on sending her with Duel. I'll need to find other evidence to get rid of him. Oh dear. Your Highness, you are beautiful. Oh, what's this about? What do you mean? And I couldn't focus anything all day because of you. I don't know. How dare you to behave so shamelessly in front of my daughter? Duke Schultz, this is the truth. The princess's fiancé. It is the ugly true face of Count Duel. I'll kill this bastard right now. Please, for now, restrain your anger. There is a proper time for everything, and that time will come soon. A few days later, Princess, Countess Marsilia was very pleased. She said that if the princess accepts, she would like to invite you to the tea party immediately. Huh? Did we already get a reply? Yes. The princess wanted an introduction, so I quickly went and took care of it. It's only been 2 days since you asked for the introduction. The dressmaker is also coming today. The alterations will take about a week at the fastest. I see. Then I'll need to tell the countess that we'll go next week. Alright, let's do as you said. Then I'll go straight and reply to Lady Marsilia. Oh, okay. Rose, you're full of enthusiasm. Lately, it feels like I'm being swept along by Rose's momentum. At first, I wondered what her true intentions were, but it doesn't seem like there's any hidden agenda, and decisively, this is way more comfortable than I thought. Is this the result of properly trained maid? Princess, the dressmaker has arrived. Already, 1 week later, the day of the tea party. Lim, are you sure this is really okay? Of course. Since this is your first time at an event like this, you need to make a strong first impression. Are you sure? Isn't this a bit too much? No, this is just enough. Princess, sorry to interrupt, but the Duke has returned. Father, you're back. For some reason, your expression doesn't look good. Is something wrong? Father? Delinda, actually, never mind. It's nothing. Not yet. Speaking frankly, you're very eloquent and truly beautiful. Indeed, your skin is so flawless as well. When everyone hears about the princess, they'll be in an uproar, wanting to make her their wife. Ah, you're too kind. What's this? I'm better at thinking on my feet than I expected. I was worried I might make a mistake and end up being labeled as foolish. Of course, if I were to make a mistake, Rose would smooth things over for me. Still, it's the first time I've realized I can get along so well with others. Back in the real world, I always felt a wall between myself and everyone else. It wasn't that my personality was particularly difficult, but for some reason, they kept their distance from me. It was as if Han Jian didn't belong in that world at all. That's why I was always lonely. Princess, is something uncomfortable? It's fine. There's nothing, Rose. In contrast, here, Princess, please try these cookies as well. They go very well with the tea. I'm happy. I'm not lonely. Yes, thank you. What should I do? I don't want to go back to reality anymore. It's a world I'll have to leave someday. But I keep feeling attached to it. As an outsider, I will soon disappear without a trace. Just like before. Leaving this possessed body behind, I'll fly back to the real world, where no one will welcome me, because that's what's right. For the original owner of this body, Princess Delinda Schultz. I had a great time today. I'll head back now. I shouldn't think strange thoughts. This body isn't mine. I shouldn't be greedy. Already? It's still early. Please stay a little longer. Yes, the tea is always ready, so please stay as long as you like. Given that the princess hasn't gone out in a while, she must be tired. Next time. It's all right, Rose. I've been invited to a wonderful gathering, and now I want to repay the kindness. Next time, I'll invite all of you to our estate. Oh, really? Yes, I'll tell my father. Then I'll send formal invitations later. It was a pleasant time. I am the great Iskin. I will eradicate all the cruel hands that torment my people. I've heard that Iskin standing has risen recently, and indeed it seems so. Seems like you're imitating the prince. How cute. Indeed. Everywhere you go, the talk is all about Prince Iskin. That's right. Earlier, even the noblewomen were talking only about Prince Iskin. I remember that. She had seen Prince Iskin in person, and said it was like a divine being descending to earth or something. We've seen him a few times ourselves. Certainly, it didn't quite feel like that. But I couldn't exactly say that he grabbed me by the neck and threw me, or that I was thrown over his shoulder like a wild boar. I've heard he will attend the upcoming founding day party at the royal palace. So it's only a matter of time before the noblewomen's illusions are shattered. Illusions, you say? A royal palace party. Maybe I could meet him there. If Prince Iskin is attending, maybe I could ask if they'd invite me too. Now that I think about it, it's been quite a while since I last saw Prince Iskin. Just recently, he used to come to the Duke's estate like it was his own. But lately, he hasn't been coming at all. Prince Iskin. I wonder how he's doing. Welcome, Princess. I feel like it's me who should be greeting you. I simply arrived here first, so I'm the one greeting you. It's no big deal. That's not the point. This is my house. Is there something wrong? Did you come to meet my father? Today, I came to meet you, Princess. Me? Why? Let's go to the square together. This is a private meeting request. I have an engagement, so it's difficult for me to accept. Of course, I plan to break off my engagement with Duel. But for now, I am still technically engaged, so this is awkward. Princess, didn't you just attend Count Marsilia's tea party? How did you know that? This is totally stalking. What's the difference between that meeting and this one? Of course, there's a difference. The tea party was officially attended with an invitation. Naturally, my father, Duke Schultz, also gave his permission. Duke Schultz has already given his permission. What? My father? Why? Now you can't say it's different. So let's go now. What is this? Why am I walking with this person, with my arms crossed? This person has definitely tried to charm people more than once. Look how smoothly he's talking. If I'm not careful, he'll eat me alive. Why is Iskin doing this to me? What kind of relationship did we have in the past? Is there something on my face? Are you enjoying the outing? Yes. It's been a while since I've been to a busy place like this, so I'm enjoying it. Then that's good. Oh, but there are so many people around here. Is there some sort of festival going on? The founding day is celebration coming soon. Come to think of it, I heard about it at the tea party earlier. I heard the crown prince, who went abroad for the heir meeting, has returned. Kislin to Crozen Crown Prince. Luyen. The person who used to call Luyen's name affectionately. If only I could meet him, I might get some clues. Well, anyway, I can't reveal my true identity and ask too many questions, so I won't gain much, and the person I want to meet isn't the crown prince. The child with red eyes. The child I can only meet in my dreams. By now, he must have become an adult. Is he still in the imperial palace? Will he participate in the founding day celebration? Considering his attire, he must be a young servant working in the imperial palace. It's customary for servants who enter the palace at a young age to serve until they die, so if he's still alive, he must still be in the imperial palace. What are you thinking so deeply about, right? This person is from the imperial family too. Ah, no. It's nothing. I completely forgot what I was going to ask. Whether, if I meet him, he could invite me to the imperial palace party. I've been so distracted being dragged around ever since I came back. Excuse me, Your Highness. Your Highness, are you perhaps close with His Majesty the Emperor? If being related by blood means being close, then I suppose we have a somewhat close relationship. A close relationship? Then I suppose asking for an invitation to the imperial palace party would be difficult, right? I can't expect a good outcome from this. Delinda, you don't need an invitation to the banquet. What? Are you telling the foolish princess not to come to the banquet? Then why not just politely decline? Well, you're already on the guest list. On the guest list? Me? Does my father know about this? Of course. I recommended you. What's going on here? When did you two discuss something I didn't know about? I'm just glad you told me now. I almost would have been dragged into the party without knowing anything. Founding Day celebration. Walnut cracking contest, amazing. Unexpectedly. Team 3 is doing great. They are in the lead. Yeah. It's going well. I was planning to ask for an invitation anyway. If I go to the palace, I might be able to find that child. Feels a bit strange, like I'm being dragged around, but it's still better to keep things peaceful. Not Kwok Phut? I'm sorry. Are you okay? What should I do? I was thinking about something else and it's not just any hand. It's a royal hand. Does it hurt? It does. But somehow you didn't make a sound and just stayed still. Enduring pain is something you get used to. You're used to it. Is it rude to ask someone who's been through war a question like this? I shouldn't have said that. Now that I think about it, your hands are quite damaged. Your nails are all ruined too. They were such beautiful hands I didn't realize from afar. I guess it's because you used swords a lot. Feels unsettling. Have you been watching me this whole time? And what's with that smile? It's definitely a face I've never seen before. But somehow, it feels familiar. Now that I think about it, Isken's eyes were also red. Just like that child's. Could you please let go? The match will end if we keep this up. What? I'm sorry. I got worried and just... Well, you can worry as much as you like. It's fine, but... The game is still going 50. This time, let's break the walnut. Not my hand. Yes, I'll do my best. Your hand. I almost hit it with the hammer again. You should clean up quickly. I'm sorry. It's just that it's so noisy around here. I got distracted. Really, even so, you have to stay alert so you don't get hurt. Well, there were some ups and downs, but I still came in third place, so it's fine, right? If it weren't for that commotion in the middle, I would have gotten first place. You did well. It was great. The crushed walnuts will be collected and turned into walnut pies to share. It'd be nice if you came tomorrow to pick some up. Huh? Sounds noisy over there too. Looks like there's another event going on over there. We are recruiting participants. Spectators, come and watch. Come on over. A thrilling wood chopping contest that will get the blood of these energetic men pumping is about to start soon. Your Majesty, would you like to give it a try? The first place winner gets 15 tickets, if that's what you want. Just a joke. It was just a joke, Your Majesty. I got too excited and ended up saying it. It's too late. Who would dare suggest that His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, participate in a street contest? Am I going to get arrested later? For insulting the royal dignity or something, darling? Stay strong. My love. I'll win first place and get the prize. There they are. Right in the middle. Anyway, it's my fault you're out here. I guess I should cheer you on too? Heh, Good luck. Somehow it feels like I'm being fed, but why did they put the crown prince in the center? From what I can see, other participants are probably better at chopping firewood. Alright, everything is ready now. Now, for the highlight of our log splitting contest. Only the participants' preparation remains. Preparation? Is there something special to prepare? Alright, all participants, please take off your shirts. Norav, what? Wait, why do they have to take off our clothes just to split firewood? This isn't just about chopping wood. It's for the spectators' entertainment. So that's why they put the crown prince in the center. He's good looking, so it makes sense. Your Highness, I'm so sorry. I'm definitely going to get in trouble for this. Not only did they bring a member of the royal family here, but now they're even making him strip. Huh? Why does the atmosphere feel? The appearance is so dignified that I thought you were a noble. But you're a mercenary. Everyone, please give a round of applause and cheer. Why are there so many scars on your body? You weren't like this before. Wait a minute. How do I know this? I know that Isken's body wasn't like that before. I just instinctively thought of it as soon as I saw his body. How in the world? There's no way I could know. Look over there. He split it in one go. That's impressive. About the body of the person who strangled me, saying they'd kill me. You're in first place. You've earned the most tags today. I'll give you the prize for coming first. What's the prize? It's a voucher for a deluxe room at the finest hotel. You can go with your companion over there. Isken and just the two of us at the hotel? What do couples do at a hotel? And no, we're not a couple. Huh? You're not? Well, anyway, I'll give you the prize. First place is first place after all. Wait a minute. Second place. What's the second place prize? There's no way I can go with Isken to a place like that alone. The second place prize is a voucher for a lake rowboat and a restaurant voucher. Would that be acceptable? Etaf, yes. We'll give our prize to the second place. Thank goodness. I avoided the worst case scenario, but this is still so awkward. I'm going to die. I'm already so uneasy. And now we're alone in a place like this. How can he be so calm in this situation? I can't stand this atmosphere anymore. I'll just say something. Have you met a lot of people, Your Highness? You're the prince, and with your outstanding appearance. Is that too obvious a question? Seeing him so composed in this situation, it's probably true. No, I only had one person, so I always wonder, why does that one person turn away from me? Every single strand of their hair. I thought I knew all their secret and hidden corners, but I have no idea what they're hiding from me. What on earth are they thinking? I can't figure it out. It makes me feel the urge to destroy everything. If I wipe everything away, I'll be able to see the remains left behind. Your Highness, could it be that person? Has that person done something terribly wrong to you? It's cold. You should return now. luacomic.net. What was that expression earlier? It looked somehow sorrowful. So, in the end, what kind of relationship did we have? You only say things I can't understand. Even when I ask, it's really a love that goes its own way. Princess. Yes? Are you alright, princess? Teach, thank you. Why, you can let go now, it's alright. What are you doing right now? I'm sorry. It's a habit. Is that really just a habit? Does that mean whenever you see women's clothes, your habit is to strip them off? How reckless must you have been for that to come so naturally? I almost crossed the line. H3, if I hadn't pulled my hand away first, what am I even thinking right now? This is not the time for this. No matter how I think about it, the person Isken is talking about is me. Your Highness, Isken has the urge to destroy me. After clearing everything away, I will be able to see the remnants left behind. Even if this is a foolish gamble that reveals my true identity to the one who killed me, right now, I need to ask, do you plan to kill me? I don't want to see you die. The light that had been in their eyes faded. The hand that had been warm like sunlight turned cold. How painful it is. You could never understand. No matter how much the other person ignores me, just the fact that they exist in front of me, you'll never know how much that makes me feel relieved, and how foolish I feel about myself for it. Ruyan, are you truly alive in front of me right now? In the end, the name Ruyan was mentioned. I don't remember you. I wonder if I really am the person you think I am. In fact, I'm not sure at all. So, Ruyan, I can't say whether that's true or not. I'm sorry. To be honest, I'll confess. I'm not from this world. So, I can't remember you. I don't even know what kind of relationship we had. I hope I was a good person to you, but if I wasn't, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. If you don't remember the past, I'll pretend not to know as well. Whether you're Han Jian, Ruyan, or Delinda, it doesn't matter. Han Jian. You even know that name. You knew everything about me. No matter who you identify as or what form you take, as long as you're here in front of me, that's enough. It's fine if you don't remember our past. You just stand there as you are. I will be the one to find it. How could you do something so embarrassing? And outside, now that I think about it, isn't his progress a bit strange? We're not even dating, yet he's leaving marks like this. Seriously. It's all Isken's fault for asking me to come here. Well, it wasn't that I didn't like it. You just stand there as you are. I will be the one to find it. Isken said that, but is it really okay to just stay like this? Should I just wait for him to approach me? Delinda, Kislin. I don't love Isken. Delinda, you didn't do anything wrong. Although you betrayed me and turned away, that's not a reason to give up on you. Delinda, if you did anything wrong, talk. It was only because you wanted to keep me alive. Stay calm. Don't show agitation. Stay as composed as possible. Ruyan, I must not let Kislin find out that I'm lying. Kislin, I don't love Isken. It was a dream.
하브리어.
Another new dream. You're awake? The air has gotten quite cold, my lady. Seems the season is changing. It's cold indeed. But what's going on this morning? Rose? There's no class today. A guest has arrived. A guest? Who? His Highness Isken has come to visit. His Highness? This early? Wow, is this all for me? I wanted to prepare more, but with the foundation ceremony so soon, there wasn't enough time. Will it fit me? They say the size of the dress is important. It should fit. How do you know? Because I've hugged and felt you enough to know. Your Highness, someone might misunderstand. This love is real. I was just stating the truth. What exactly is the truth? Well, it's not a lie that we've touched. It's not like I touched you that much. Could it be that you kept touching me to find out my dress size? Even so, why touch me when you could have just asked? Princess, if you're ready, shall we go now? Our time is up. Huh? Where to? Did you not say yesterday that you'd like to make walnut pie with the walnuts you crushed? I was just saying that. You actually remembered. Ah, yes. That's right. Then let's go. He must have been tired too. Coming all the way here so early in the morning because of my words. Is this person more considerate than I thought? Delicious. The slightly sweet pie crust. The crisp and savory taste of fresh walnuts. If I could, I'd eat 100 of these right now. Huh? That's right. You came with me. The pie is so delicious, couldn't help it. Please have some too. Can I ask you something? Were we in a romantic relationship? Weren't we in a romantic relationship? Why isn't he saying anything? I can't ask you to trust me. What? But there is one thing I can say for certain. I don't plan to make the same mistake again. Mistake? What do you mean by that? Lady Delinda, this voice? Count Duel? Have you truly betrayed me? How did Duel get here? That's Sir Palmer, isn't it? Did he bring him here? Sir Palmer is one of Isken's trusted subordinates. Why would someone like him be with Duel? You left your fiancé behind. How could you do something so shameless? Do you have the right to say such things? You mocked me every single day, whispering sweet things to another woman. Delinda, did you really betray your fiancé? I'm sorry. Right now, His Majesty is suspected to be my lover. If you haven't betrayed him yet, please do so now. What? Take me. What? Perhaps I will become your most cherished possession. The next morning at the Schultz Duchy. What on earth is going on here? The humiliation I received from Princess Delinda. I will officially come and address it tomorrow. I'm sorry, Father. Because of me. It's fine, Delinda. Don't worry. Go upstairs and rest. But even when I say it's fine, Now you must be tired. Soon there will be a huge uproar. Brot. Duel will demand an apology and compensation, claiming I had an affair, but it's strange. Why is father so calm? Normally he would have collapsed by now. Come to think of it, even when Duel came yesterday and confronted him, father remained composed. It didn't look like he was trying to force a smile to comfort me. Welcome, drink up. This is the tea I received as a gift. The scent is quite unique. I cannot drink right now. I am heartbroken. This matter cannot be dismissed lightly. It's not just a mere love affair, but a matter of trust between families. How can we ever trust a princess who has betrayed our trust? I demand a sincere apology and appropriate compensation for this matter. I may have met Iskan a few times, knowing his feelings, but wasn't he in a similar situation with Rose? I would love to expose his relationship with Rose right here, but I have no evidence. And if I did, it would put Rose in a difficult position. Recently, Rose has been giving me books to read and setting things for me. Betrayed your trust? I have nothing to hide. I'll forget it. For now, I'll stick to playing dumb. My son saw the princess's disgraceful actions clearly, and yet you still speak this way. The Count only saw His Highness and I sitting on a bench. Where is the disgraceful behavior he's talking about? What? How can you say such a thing? What has the Count done to deserve this? So, you're saying it's appropriate for a princess with a betrothed to have a private meeting with another man. As expected, it's not going to be that easy to get past this. Don't think you can just brush this off. We demand proper compensation. His Highness is entering. Prince Iskan Anagrok is here.
Iskan?
Luacomic.net. Why is he here all of a sudden? What? His Highness has arrived. Please sit down. Your Highness, what is the meaning of your attendance at this meeting between the Schultz Duchy and the Egwin Marquis family regarding the marriage contract? I fear I may misinterpret His Highness's intentions. What is there to misinterpret? It is simply as you see it. I heard that you were with Princess Delinda yesterday. Perhaps you are here today as part of that same matter? I know that you have been secretly meeting with my fiancée. Didn't you also show interest in her at Lord Cavilla's estate? What? Is this true? If what my son says is correct, we will hold both the Schultz Duchy and His Highness responsible. Count Duel. Have you forgotten the events of that day? I'm sure I mentioned it clearly. The reason I met with the lady was to save her from the water. Then what about your meeting yesterday? If coincide, ences happen too often, it raises suspicion. Yesterday, I met with her to reveal the truth. The truth, you say? The truth about the situation the lady was facing. To tell her that someone had been deceiving and manipulating her. What is this? What on earth is going on? Who are they? Not long ago, I visited the kingdom of Rosent and stumbled upon an interesting scene. Coincidentally, Count Duel and I were staying in the same inn. Oh, is that so? The kingdom of Rosent? Could it be? I then called for Duke Schultz to face the truth. We both witnessed the situation. Duel, you must know who these women are. I don't know these women. They're from my business trip to the Rosent Kingdom, aren't they? How did these women end up here? Strange. That can't be right. These women know you very well. It seems you don't remember. So let me remind you. The woman on the left is Kelda. The one on the right is Lahil. Aren't they your beloved women? This is slander. Someone must have deliberately set me up by introducing these women to me. Who wouldn't fall for the temptation of such beautiful women? I've obviously been plotted against. Didn't you just say you didn't know them? Well, I just meant that as an expression. There is no such plot. Even if there was, the fact remains that you committed a wrong. Evidence. No matter what those women say, there is no material evidence. Who knows whether the prince made them give false testimony to frame me or not? Proof that Count Duel betrayed her trust, not because of anyone's plot, but because of his own actions, is what I have. I brought it with me just in case. Actually, this works out well. This is all because of what I've done to the princess. Count Duel betrayed the princess first. He had been in an intimate relationship with another woman for a long time. Rose? Why is she suddenly acting like this? Ho. And that person is me. Your Highness, the Count has conspired with those closest to his fiancée. This is a letter Count Duel sent me. If you check the handwriting, it will be proven it was from him. How much must he have looked down on my daughter to involve a maid? Duel Egwin, how long have you been deceiving my daughter? Was this relationship established to mock her? Rose Rocher, leave now. I no longer wish to see you. Ugh, because of those people. They conspired against me and brought me to this state. Goodbye, Count. Don't ever show your face again. It was never a pleasant sight. Princess, this is all a misunderstanding. You're the only one for me. Stop it. The evidence is already out. Doing this won't change anything. Delinda, you're the one I love. I just wavered for a moment. Please, have pity on me and give me just one chance. If you wanted me to believe your words of love, you shouldn't have deceived me. You wanted to marry me for honor, but meet others behind my back. If you're just going to do whatever you want, you're nothing more than an animal. So let this be the end. The prince will lose interest in you soon. Will he? I know those kinds of people best. They may treat you well for now, but they'll eventually abandon you in the end. In the end, you too will be brutally rejected and unloved. I can see it. Your miserable expression after being abandoned. Ha ha ha. Don't be mistaken, Count. I belong to no one and I will not be abandoned by anyone. And you still don't seem to understand. It's you who's been abandoned. What is this? Exactly. I treated you as one of my own despite your lowly origins. And yet, you dare to bring such shame upon me? I'm sorry, father. It's all my fault. Please, just forgive me this once. And I will never. How dare you call me your father? What do you mean by that? I am no longer your father. And you are no longer the son of Marquis Egwin. From today on, you are no longer Duel Egwin. You are only the son of ex-noble Messiah. Duel, if you dare to mention the name Egwin again, you will pay with your life. Iska knew everything. When did this whole ordeal get planned? Was it when he called my father in so closely? Or when he placed Sir Palmer by my side? Or was it from the very beginning? Why didn't you tell me you were planning this from the start? If I had told you, it would have been obvious. The Count might have noticed and taken precautions. You're very easy to read. Ah, how much do you really know about me? It's true, I can't argue against that. But I know far more than you do, who can't even remember your past. Why did you carry out such a plan alone? Did I not tell you? Take me. To do that, there can be no hindrance. Now that the hindrance is gone, Lady Delinda, please marry me. Once again, I say, you will become the most precious of all my possessions. When you say possession, does this mean that once we marry, I will belong to you? What? Was he serious when he said that? If you want, you can have me right now. Accepting this person's proposal wouldn't be a loss for me. In fact, it's a huge gain. If I don't want to marry, my father won't leave me alone, right? It's better to keep this suspicious man close just in case. All right, fine. Let's just get it over with. What's the big deal about marriage? After all, I'm only temporarily in this body. My fiancé really lacks a romantic view. This is a ceremony to welcome a lifelong partner. And yet, you want to get it over with as if you're just dealing with a pest. As your future husband, I'm a bit hurt. How can you be so surprised by such a small gesture? What? We have a lot to do in the future. The places my hands will reach won't end here. Ah, Your Majesty, you might want to prepare yourself. The places your hands will reach are limited. You can't just touch everything. What is this? Are you mocking me right now? Ah, then I'll gladly wait. A few days later at Isken's office. That can't be. Roughton, get up. Something's wrong with His Highness. Ekug. Why? His Highness is smiling. So what? Take a closer look. There's not a trace of a smile on His Highness. It's as dry as skinless chicken breast. Chicken breast sounds good. Is it good protein? He's actually smiling like that. Eileen, it's definitely over. Carlotte, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I need to prepare for the foundation ceremony. I need an outfit. Huh? The foundation ceremony? You always just threw something on when you were too lazy to dress up? Are you sure you're not feeling sick? It's widely rumored that you wear that robe everywhere. And somehow still manage to look fine. You seem fine. The situation has changed. This will be my first official event with my betrothed, so I can't show up looking ridiculous. Huh? What do you mean, betrothed? Did I not mention it before? I've promised to marry Lady Delinda. Yees. Why didn't you tell me about this earlier? Never mind, just prepare my outfit. At the foundation ceremony, Delinda will surely meet that person, and he will certainly recognize her. She is undoubtedly the woman he once loved. Ruyan. I must somehow prevent of any private contact between him and the princess. Delinda, please marry me. Once again, you will become the most precious of all my possessions. Then I will gladly wait. I agreed without thinking to marry Iskin. I still can't believe it. Every time I get involved with Iskin, it feels like I'm being dragged along. Sai, let's stop thinking about Iskin for now. This takes priority. Father, are you there? My daughter, what is it? Father, I have something I need to say. Yes, go ahead and speak. Father, please forgive Rose. Delinda, I'm afraid I can't grant that request. Father, I already knew that Rose was secretly meeting with Duke Duel. What? You knew and still let it happen. Rose confessed her wrongdoing and asked for forgiveness, and I decided to forgive her. That day, Rose went so far as to reveal her faults for my sake. She could have pretended not to know. It's unlikely I'll find someone like her again in my lifetime. That's why I want Rose by my side. Not for anyone else, but for me. My delighter has truly changed a lot. Alright, I understand. Right, I perstand. Since that's the conclusion you've come to, I'll accept it. Thank you, Father. Rose. Oh, my lady, what are you doing? Are you leaving? Yes. Thank you for everything, my lady. It was a pleasure to serve you. Please forgive the foolish mistakes of my past. No, don't go. I haven't given you permission yet, but Father has given his permission. So, Rose, you'll just stay here. You should continue to stay by my side as my friend. What? Me? Well, Rose is the first friend I ever made, right? My lady, thank you. And so, time passes, and the day of the founding ceremony arrives. So, this is the palace. It's truly magnificent. It would have been reassuring if Father had come too. Of all days to get a stomach ache. Seriously, overeating. Even Iskin hasn't sent any news yet. I thought he was coming with me as my fiancé. Did he really old today? Is that Duke Schultz's daughter? She seems surprisingly fine. It seems that the rumor of her being a fool was just that. She was just sick. By the way, didn't she recently break off her engagement? What happened? There are rumors that it was Duke Duel's fault. He was apparently quite promiscuous. Oh my, look at that dress. So beautiful. It does look like those jewels are quite expensive. I heard that the Schultz Duke's finances have been declining a lot lately. How could they afford something like that? You don't think they used the money from the annulment as compensation, do you? Oh, that actually makes sense. Still, surely not. I can feel the intense stares. This must be part of the social event, right? I wish someone would talk to me. Father, Rose, where's Iskin? The son of the great empire. The noble ruler who leads Barkyen. Kaikru Lukrozen. His Majesty the Emperor is entering. We behold the son of the empire. Next, Kislin Lukrozen the Crown Prince. Prince Iskin Anagrok is entering. Iskin entering separately as a prince. So that's why there was no mention of coming together? The entrance is Luite Grand. Wait a moment. Kislin Lukrozen. That person. No wonder when I first met Iskin, it felt a bit different. When I first saw Iskin's eyes, there was a sense of familiarity. Now, it feels like I'm looking at a complete stranger. That must be Prince Iskin Anagrok. Yes, this is the first time I have seen him. He really is as handsome as the rumors say. Iskin is getting a lot of attention today. He feels so distant today. Huh? Why is everyone suddenly... So, you've accepted my proposal. Delinda, how could I refuse? It's your wish, Your Highness. Seriously, why is this happening all of a sudden? You came wearing the clothes and accessories I gave you. It suits you well. Did you hear? They say His Highness gifted that red diamond. Oh my gosh! What kind of relationship do those two have? Look, everyone is staring at is. From him, so I was wondering what he was thinking. Was he planning to announce it like this? Well, we'll be leaving now. There's no reason for us to stay here anymore. He's so smug because he has no intention of hiding it. So where are we going? We're going to see the Emperor. What? His Majesty the Emperor? Wait a second, is this a formal introduction? Is it okay to do this all of a sudden? I'm not ready yet. Isken, can we talk for a moment, little brother? Wow, it really is Kislin. Well, considering he's the main character in this romance fantasy, it's difficult right now, let's do it later. It will only take a moment. You must have something to say, right? Don't interrupt. What's with this atmosphere? Aren't they siblings? Are they not on good terms? If I want to learn more about the past, I'll have to speak with Prince Kislin and Jinhee. However, seeing this atmosphere as the future fiancé of Isken, it seems unlikely that I'll get close to the prince. No, absolutely not. Then this is my only chance. I have to create a connection with the crown prince. Full frontal approach. If it's because of me, I'm fine. Please talk. It's not because of the princess. Finally, I found someone I can talk to properly. Oh, if it's not a bother, may I join as well? I've really wanted to have a conversation with His Highness. Alright, there's a reaction, of course. However, it seems like there are quite a few listening ears here. No, I'll be back soon. Please wait here. If you're coming back soon, I could go with you. No, stay here. It seems your secret fiancé is quite precious to you, without even your father's knowledge. Well, fine. I'll respect your dignity for now, let's go. Barry, it felt strange just now with Isken. It seemed like he's extremely avoiding any interaction with me and the crown prince. Is there a reason why I shouldn't meet with Kislin? Isken, what are you doing? Father didn't show it, but he was clearly surprised. He didn't seem that concerned, though. Even though his own son secretly formed a close relationship with a woman, how could he not be surprised? His own son. The events inside are already circulating among the gossips. You've provided quite the juicy story for them. Well, it's worked out perfectly since it was exactly what I wanted. You are a royal. You shouldn't be acting so recklessly without the crown's approval. I am the Duke. Grand Duke Isken Anagrok of Anagrok territory. After all, not as a royal family name, but you granted me the family name Anagrok, right? What? Isken told me to wait here, not to follow. Isken is definitely the male lead from the original novel. It's clear that I'm connected to him. I can't just sit back and do nothing. What exactly are you trying to gain by turning the Schultz dukedom to your side? Are you planning to restart the fight for the throne? So, you're finally showing your true colors. Someone who clings to status and pride. I don't care about that pitiful position, so don't worry. Then why are you doing this? Attending events you've never attended before and suddenly rushing an engagement. What's the reason behind this? Fine, there's no point in continuing this conversation. I was a fool to expect an answer from you. I was hoping for this. What? You're leaving already? I need some time to breathe. I need to escape quickly. Delinda, Sea Crown Prince Kislin? What a coincidence to run into you here again. Yes, it seems I acted poorly earlier. Were you eavesdropping? Well, this works perfectly. I'll just use this to get a better sense of your true intentions. Before Isken shows up, I need to move as fast as I can. Since we're close siblings? If I offended you, I hope you can forgive me. No, I understand. If it were me, and my brother suddenly brought his fiancée, I would be surprised too. Isken, no matter how hard you try to hide your motives, this method won't be stopped. This feels strange. A strange energy is unsettling me. Isken, what are you doing personally with my fiancé? I hope these kinds of actions are avoided in the future. Let's go, princess. Rian? Rian, is that you? You've returned? Rian? You recognize me? How? Let's go, quickly. Wait, if you really are Rian? Then why are you with Isken? Isken, why is he with you? Don't dare to touch her again. And if you keep spewing useless words, even if it's you, I won't stay quiet. Rian, why are you with Isken? Isken, what the hell is this? When I held the crown prince's hand earlier, it made me feel strange. It was as if something was scanning me. Perhaps Kislin figured out that I'm Rian as well. Even so, how? Also, Kislin seemed to want to say something earlier. He seemed to be bothered. Wait, if you're really Rian, why are you with Isken? Does Isken knows you? If Kislin knew both Ruyan and Iskin, what was he about to say back then? Did he intend to say Iskin was the one who killed me? It must be because of his divine power. A person who can read souls, he might have read yours. What? Read souls? The nobility are born with blessings from the gods. Divine power. The crown prince has the ability to see through others. However, your majesty did not recognize at first. Me, if you had divine power, why? I do not possess divine power. The emperor wished that I, without divine power, wasn't truly his blood. Because of that, my mother, the former empress, was falsely accused of infidelity. Unfortunately, I was undeniably his bloodline. People often call nobility like this. Born as a borrowed descendant of the divine, of noble descent. But I was different, left in a ruined castle, an existence discarded and forgotten. From the moment it was known that I had no divine power, I became the disgrace of the royal family, a being with no meaning or value to speak of, until Ruyan appeared, becoming my only light. I never expected that Iskin had such a past. I knew he had been pushed out in the struggle for the throne, but I never thought he was abandoned and raised as if he didn't exist. Come to think of it, Iskin's red eyes, his dark pupils. He seems to resemble the boy from the imperial palace I've been searching for. Even though it felt familiar, I never thought of it before. After all, the emperor's son wouldn't look like that boy. If the boy from the imperial palace I was searching for is Iskin, then what do my memories of him mean? In that case, I'll kill you. Don't go, Ruyan. I was wrong. You are the boy from the imperial palace that I've been searching for, aren't you? Miss Delinda, what are you thinking so deeply about? Delinda, look carefully. See clearly who it is standing before you right now. I'm not Kislin, nor the boy from the imperial palace. So focus only on me in front of you. To that tickles. I've always told you, my lips will not stop here in the future. So you might as well get used to it. What is it? He set the mood all by himself and then just walked off. In the end, I couldn't even ask whether Iskin is truly the child of the imperial palace or not. I searched around just in case he was here, but everyone kept saying they didn't know anyone like him. Wait a second, if you're really Ruyan, then why on earth are you with Iskin? Iskin? Move. If you keep spouting useless words. Even if it's you, I won't just stand by and watch. Now that I think about it, Iskin's red eyes and his black pupils. They do resemble the imperial palace boy I've been looking for. Could he really be the child I'm looking for? Everything is just a mystery. Kislin's words, Iskin's reaction, maybe I should go get some fresh air. Huh? Did I drink too much? My body feels, Prince Kislin? Why are you here? Was there any trouble? Huh? This voice, what on earth happened? While I was away. Why, Your Highness Iskin? Why did you drink so much? You're not even good with alcohol. This is from that time. He still carries it with him. Iskin, he even knows that I can't handle alcohol. Did tonight's gathering make you so uncomfortable that you drank so much even though you are not good at it? It's not like that. I drank because I was frustrated. What's bothering you? Just this and that. There's someone in the imperial palace that I miss. A servant child with red eyes. I didn't expect it to be found right away. I thought I'd at least get a clue. It's not easy. I asked around all day, but I didn't find anything. All I got was more confusion. What kind of relationship did you have with that child that you miss so much? Yeah. Why am I so desperate to find that child? Ever since I saw it in my dream, I've had this strange feeling of longing. Like I absolutely had to find that child. This might sound strange, but I don't really know. It just feels like someone precious to me. Chasing after someone so desperately just because of a feeling. It makes me seem like a fool, doesn't it? Maybe I'm still drunk? Haha, being desperate for someone precious to you is never foolish. However, if this is a memory from long ago, from Ruyan's past, then that child might not be the person you imagine. I guess that's true, isn't it? That child was just a servant no one paid attention to, and I know it was a long time ago, but for some reason I had to find it. Maybe that child is already no longer in this world. Even if that were the case, if you truly wish for it, you will be able to meet again. Just like you and I, who reunited, even beyond death itself. Ah, thank you. I feel a little lighter now. I'm glad I could help. But by the way, why were you staring at Kislin so intently earlier? Me? Did I do that? Could it be that you were momentarily captivated by his appearance? He is from the Imperial Palace, but he's not the child you're looking for. That's a misunderstanding. Prince Kislin couldn't possibly be a servant. Wait a second. Could this be? See, wait, is that jealousy I hear? Oh my, do you really think I would fall for someone else when you are right here by my side? Honestly, he's always been too humble about these things. If not, then never mind. My preference is you, your highness. The skin, hair, eye color, height, shoulders, everything is perfect. Who would look elsewhere when someone this amazing is proposing marriage? But on the other hand, I worry whether I can trust you. No, I don't who I was, or what happened in the past. The memories that keep coming back, and the people who approach me, they all leave me confused.
I'm afraid
Of getting closer to you without knowing anything. Just answer me one thing. The person who killed Ruyan, was it you, Iskin? Delinda, even now, I wish I could tell you everything. But if you learned the truth and became afraid, if you ran away from me, that terrifies me. So at least for now, have nothing, can tell you, so there's something you can't say. I understand. I won't ask anymore. Oderber. I don't remember what kind of relationship we had in the past, not at all, but I will only look at your actions as they are now, right in front of me, because I want to be faithful to our engagement. So promise me just one thing, that you won't hurt me. 0. I just want to trust you that stands before me now. I want to believe that you won't hurt me, and most of all, I hope that my choice is the right one. Delinda, I will never hurt you. V and I will never let you disappear from my sight again. I swear in the name of Anagrok. Yes, I won't disappear. Just wait a little longer, Melinda. One day, I will tell you everything. That was definitely Ruyan. Iskin. While I wasn't looking, you've taken her again. I don't know why, but you're deceiving her. My Ruyan. If you really came back, the one you should love is me. I will tell you the truth myself. Ruyan. What a chaotic day. Iskin approached me in front of everyone, so now the whole world knows about the engagement. And then someone from my past appeared. Shall we talk? Brother? I also met Crown Prince Kislin for the first time. Ruyan, is it really you? Have you returned? Thanks to him recognizing me through divine power, I ended up getting into even more trouble. And then, feeling frustrated, I drank way too much, so just promise me one thing. That you won't hurt me. I just want to believe in you as you are now. I hope you won't hurt me. I will never harm you, and I will never let you disappear from my sight again. I ended up saying things to Iskin that I normally wouldn't have. What am I thinking even right now? Anyway, back then, Crown Prince Kislin. Wait, if you really are Ruyan, why in the world are you with Iskin? Iskin. He definitely seemed like he knew something about my relationship with Iskin. I promised Iskin that I wouldn't ask about the past anymore. But if I get the chance to talk to Kislin again, I might be able to know something. I wonder when I'll get another chance to meet him. The next day at the Schultz ducal estate. Seriously, I thought Iskin was the only one who did whatever he wanted. But this guy is just the same. Ruyan, may the Empire's star shine brightly. May your highness be blessed with light and prosperity. Did he just call me Ruyan? Why? There's no need for such formal greetings. We need to talk. I have something to discuss. I deeply apologize, your highness. You must be mistaken. This lady is Lady Delinda. Unnecessary meddling. You know who I am. Yet you still stand in my way? Step aside. Let's go, Ruyan. No one is to approach the lady. Even if that person is the crown prince. This is bad. I need to contact his highness immediately. Meanwhile, at an inn near the capital. I expected this, but I didn't think he'd come looking for her the very next day. I need to move quickly. Ruyan, if you really came back, you should have come to me first. Do you have any idea how shocked I was yesterday? How could you do this to me? Seeing you by Iskin's side. I was completely stunned. Kislin already seems certain that I'm Ruyan. Well, he did say he could recognize me through divine power. That means denying it here won't do me any good. I apologize, Your Highness. I have no memories of the past. What? I know that I've returned to this place, but my past memories are all faint. I don't remember exactly what kind of relationship we had, or what kind of person I used to be. Right now, I know nothing about my past self. Now, let's see how he reacts. If this leads me to any answers, that would be ideal. Then why did you go to Iskin instead of me? Don't tell me you forgot me. But you still remember Iskin? Iskin. He is the one who... What's with this reaction? Is there a reason I shouldn't remember Iskin? Ah, no. It's not that I remembered him, I just happened to run into him by chance. What kind of nonsense is that? You just happened to meet him on the street, and now you're engaged to Iskin, the very man who couldn't even recognize your soul. I know it's hard to believe, but it's the truth. Ha! Looks like that hit him hard. Well, I guess it's understandable. Ryan, I thought you came back for me. If only I had protected you sooner. You wouldn't have left my side like that. Wait, is he... crying? Why? Your engagement to Iskin? Call it off, Ryan. It's not too late. The old you would never have made this choice. I don't know why he's acting like this. But if things keep going this way, I might be able to find out something about my past. What kind of relationship did I have with Prince Iskin before? That's not what matters. What matters is what Iskin did to you. This is a clear deflection. He doesn't want to tell me what kind of relationship I had with Iskin. Either there's something he can't say, or he has a reason to hide it. In that case, at the very least, then, what kind of relationship did I have with Your Highness? Ryan, you loved me, and I loved you too. We were two people who dreamed of a future together. We were in love with each other. If I really had feelings for Kislin, then Ryan. That would explain the memories that surfaced back then. Could it really be? I have proof of our relationship. If you see it, I'm sure you'll remember everything. I'm certain I told you to stop doing things like this. This voice. How did you know we were here? Iskin. That's exactly what I was going to ask you. What brings you here? This is the Schultz ducal estate. As the Grand Duke of Anagrok, questioning the Crown Prince about his visit to a ducal estate is hardly appropriate. The Grand Duke of Anagrok will soon be married to Lady Delinda. That should be a sufficient answer. Now, let me ask again, what exactly were you doing here? Alone with my fiancé? Ha! My one and only little brother has such a pitiful habit. He covets what he cannot have, only to end up wounding himself in the end. And my one and only elder brother has an awful habit as well. He only desires what others hold dear, a petty, lowly habit, one befitting a man who, despite having the entire empire in his grasp, still craves what belongs to others. What? It's about time you leave, I won't bother seeing you out. Let's go, Lady Delinda. Yes. Freeze. You're surrounded. Face this way and put your hands in the air. How dare you trespass the imperial palace? Such insolence. What the... What's going on? Ryan, no matter how I look at her. She isn't sleeping, is she? No way. Is she dead? No, right? That can't be. Was this your doing? Say something. Anything. Say something. Since Ryan doesn't remember anything, you must be feeling pretty confident. But I wonder, once she remembers everything, will you still be able to stand so proudly? Ryan doesn't know. Does she? That you did that to her. That you killed her. So it was Iskin. Did he really kill me? Judging by your reaction, you really didn't know. If I had known about your back, I would have told you this from the start. Please wait here for a moment. Ryan, you're only reacting this way because you haven't regained your memories yet. Once you remember everything, you'll realize that Iskin, what the hell is this? Are you trying to start a fight? Taking your anger out on me won't change the fact that you killed Ryan. I'm sure I told you. If you keep spouting useless nonsense, I won't stand by and watch. Just because everyone flatters you, you must have forgotten your place. You can't do anything to me. Looks like you don't know who's forgotten their place. Past or present. The one who's always been oblivious is you. Even if I hadn't said anything, Ryan would have remembered everything eventually. In the end, you're just the same as before. Keep running your mouth all you want. Everyone, stop. Let go of His Highness, Iskin. I don't want to see you two fighting because of me. Please, Iskin, let him go. So there's something you can't tell me. I understand. I won't ask anymore.
오프를.
I don't know what kind of relationship we had in the past. I have no memories of it. But I'll judge you only by what I see in front of me now. I just want to trust the person you are now. I hope that you won't hurt me, and I hope that my choice to trust you proves right. I said I wouldn't ask anymore, that I'd focus only on the present. But now I don't think I can. Where did things start to go wrong? Delinda, even if I try not to doubt you, right now there aren't many things I can trust. Iskin, let me ask you again. How were we in the past? You were my everything. Ruyan, you don't need to believe a word Iskin says. He's the one who killed you. He must have been plotting something while hiding that fact. He was probably jealous of us. That's why, when you returned without my knowledge, he tricked you. Ruyan, you were my sister, my friend, and my one and only lover. Your very existence was my life, my everything. Then why didn't you tell me the truth from the start? If we were lovers, if we truly loved each other, then you should have been the first to tell me the truth. Were you afraid that if I found out you killed me, I would run away from you? Then, I'll be the one to kill you. Iskin, if you really were the one who killed me, I don't want you to die. The words you once spoke to me, just like you and I, who have reunited even beyond death. Your gentle comfort, never again will I let you disappear from my sight. In the name of Anagrok, I swear. Then what about all the promises you made to me? Delinda, calm down and listen to me. Don't come any closer. Iskin, were you really my lover? Just like Kislin, the crown prince, said. You didn't kill me out of jealousy over my relationship with him, did you? Long ago. Here. It's here. I offer the thread and blood of the dragon, to purify this fallen soul, to the place where I truly belong. My body. I finally found it. Now all I have to do is step inside. May the divine purify this human body. Why? The soul just wavered. The purification is working. The lady will soon return to normal. Oh, could it be because of that spell? What do I do? There's no time left. If I don't settle into this body soon, it's already disappearing. This is definitely a soul's movement. Someone has died. I need to get there fast. If I can enter that body before the soul completely vanishes, I can prevent total annihilation. It should be somewhere around here. Where is it? Ah, there. Where am I? I can't remember anything. Who am I? Red eyes. That's strange. You were definitely supposed to be dead. Ah, Ruyan.